live, but I'm going to bed. No.
Good night.
Well, hello, people. You can't see, but I am a mystery person. The mystery person is hidden behind a shrouded cover of a picture. Or am I? Alright, guys. Hello. Welcome to the show. James here, your host from the Dragon Blogger team. Now, I am back with another stream. That's right, another stream. You guys just saw me for almost hour and 40 minutes, or almost an hour and 50 minutes over here doing Jackery. As you guys notice, the Jackery table's still up. That Jackery table is going to be up for the next 3 to 4 days. James is tired. No, not really. All right, guys, we got a really cool show today. We're going to be showing you a bunch of very, very amazing products that we have had on hand. Now, let's be honest, a bunch of these products I probably still have on hand, but I did not have time to grab. Now, I do have a special guest joining with me that called out sick to be here.
Yep,
Mr.
I'm not feeling
Phil,
good.
and I'm going to swap over to scene so you guys can actually see Phil as well. Now, I'm the itty-bitty guy. Phil's the large guy. Now, we also have another
morning,
extra
all. Good
special
afternoon.
guest back there that he's not allowing me to see, which is just
Goodness.
there.
Here's one of
There
them.
it is. So there is our host right there, the cat. The cat is going to
This one's running the show today.
It's going to run everything,
say?
and I'm just going to sleep in the corner. All right? It's just the way it is.
These cats are going to run the show today.
Something like that. I have to. You know what?
Welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope you're having a great Prime Day deals. Day number 2.
Oh, is it 2 or 3?
Day number 2.
Well, I don't know because I've been streaming every day.
I don't know how you do it, James. You're a machine. You just keep on trucking, man. Keep on trucking.
Itty bitty energy. Hey guys, it's early. Yeah, we
Welcome,
are 5
Sheila.
minutes early on purpose, Sheila, because, well, let's be honest, we had cats to show off. Don't be interrupting the cats, Sheila. The cats are going to be doing all of the hosting of the show today.
They're going to eat the wires and all that stuff.
Oh, I hope not.
You're going to have to exit. You're going to have to exit the stream if you're going to do stuff like that.
Chewing the wire, so that's perfectly. I'm allergically.
No wire chewing, please.
Oh, did you hear that? She's allergic mentally. Hey, Ship Roman, what's up, buddy? You know what? Let's send her a cat. Let's send.
But one in
Sheila
an
a
Amazon
cat.
box.
Yeah. Or that Chinese food box that you had it in the other night.
All right, no more eating that. Let's go. Get out of there. You're going to have to leave.
I might be a little bit tired and delirious, everybody. And a little bit squeaky like I'm a prepubescent teenager. Wire eater. Yeah, he's going to have to kick the cat out. It's chewing all the wires.
They're going at it.
That's a problem. All right, guys, I'm going to switch over to my scene. We're going to talk about a second. We're going to actually pop up there. There is a wild Phil up in the corner. There's also me down here. We're going to talk about this hearing aid set that's perfectly set for Sheila, because Sheila needs hearing aids because she can't hear whatever I'm saying. Now, this is actually a really cool product that's going to do very well for you. We're going to find out where that double echo is coming from, though. All right, there we go. Fixed it. Sound's gone. This is from Demora. This is a rechargeable hearing aid set for the seniors or just children or anybody, let's be honest. These are what's called a BTE hearing aid or hearing aid. Let's be honest, it's actually missing an H in that thing. But it has a 16-channel sound processor with, of course, noise-canceling digital hearing assistance. Now, with this, you're going to get a nice battery life. It's going to be at about 2 hours of charge time. You're going to get over 18 hours of usage off of the hearing aid itself. You're going to get 3 extra charges on the case as well with this. Now, it's $199, normally $249. Now, I'm going to call that out because I believe I saw it cheaper at some point in another show. I'm definitely going to call that one out. I don't know what it is, but it is still a good price point for a hearing aid that's going to last you with the amount of time that it's going to do. Now, it does have multiple modes. So it does have what's called environmental noise canceling with this built in. It's going to have what's called human voice detection, and it's going to clarify the human voice inside this. Now, it does have dual microphones on each hearing aid. It also has a volume control up and down on that, and a stabilizing bar. Now, the stabilizing bar can actually be trimmed down to fit your ear better than what I was doing with this, of course, as well. Now, it has standard restaurant, outdoor, or music mode when changing through those modes, which is actually kind of cool. It is a very lightweight piece, can be used as a single hearing aid or a dual hearing aid for both sides if you need to do that, which is kind of cool. Now, this is the device by itself, but they do also offer an option with, of course, the Celine hearing aid alcohol prep pads to clean them out. Now, it comes with the cleaning tool to clean out the tips of all the earwax that you have in there. And, of course, Phil's back there fighting the cats still because the cats are just destroying all his stuff. But great little option for you. Now, $200, yes, you're probably going to think that's a little bit spendy. I agree, it is kind of spendy, but it's going to help you hear, especially if you guys have that hearing impairment that just needs a little extra. Especially if you don't want to go to, let's say, ear doctor, right? Let's be honest, a hearing doctor. Some of those devices from them can be even way, way more. So, great little option right there for you. If you're looking for something like that, definitely check it out. I don't know what products are Phil's and what products aren't Phil's. They're not marked this time. So I
don't have a pool, so I'm not doing the pool skimmer.
You have a pool skimmer? Nice.
No, sir. No, I don't even have a pool.
Here is the Surfer.
Well, why don't you have a pool? This is the Appear solar pool skimmer, all right, guys? This is a solar-powered device that's going to clean the top of your pool. You heard me right. It's a skimmer. It cleans the top. So right now, with all those leaves, it's going to clean it. Pretty much, though, if you are actually still swimming in this weather, better off, With this, you're going to get, of course, an unlimited amount of time of cleaning because it is solar power. It does work with an app. Does, of course, have edge stopping or docking, so it can actually come to the edge and do that. App support, it does have Google Play or App Store, 2.4 gigahertz connectability, and Bluetooth connections as well. Now, with it, it can charge via solar panel or charge through a DC adapter on the wall. It has an anti-UV material, which is actually going to keep it from changing colors while allowing it to charge. Now, it has a 5-liter debris bin that you will have to empty out every so often with that. Now, unfortunately, the hook to gather it does not come with it. You'll have to get that separately. Usually they come with it. I believe it has an 18-month warranty for this to actually last you a while. Very good runtime. It is actually nice and lightweight and can be do at what you need. Appear Seagull, 36% off. It is a $299 price tag. And, of course, Phil is in large and in charge now. Somehow Phil went over to the big screen.
Uh-oh, what are we talking about next?
SSDs.
No, that's yours. That's yours.
Is? Well,
that's
I
yours.
don't have it on hand.
I don't have that one. I got the HDMI splitter, if you're ready for that one.
No. We'll do the SSD. All right. The Oracle SSD, guys, is
Walk you through, of course.
We're going to walk you through this. This is an 11-minute video. You heard me correctly. 11-minute video of an SSD install. Now, I've actually installed this full SSD into my PC right there for you. Now, this is the Oracle 1TB M.2. Now, this is an NVMe. Hold on. Let's switch views. David says bring the cats back out. Get the kitties.
Where are you guys at?
Come on.
Come here, you.
Both of them, not just
They're playing with the solar panel. Say hello. This is Walnut. Say hello to Walnut. Look at the camera, buddy. There's Walnut. Where's Peanut?
Wires. The cat wants to
Don't eat those
chew the
wires.
Come here, you. David wants to see you.
How you doing, David?
Here's Peanut. That's the other one. There's Peanut.
All right. There's Trouble and Trouble. By the time Phil's done today, he's going to have no wires left, and his PC will never work again. And his cats might need new teeth. I don't know. We'll just figure it out.
Who knows where they're going to take this show?
I don't know what he was thinking on getting 2 of them. But
They're
hey,
supposed to entertain themselves, so they're doing a good job at it.
No, that's just double the trouble. It's more stuff they're gonna chew up. You know. Let's go back. All right, we got this beautiful little story of me installing an SSD into a PC. Let's be honest though, it probably could have been a shorter video. I could have did it shorter. We are gonna go full on install of this beautiful thing. Hey, Costa Rica, nice, nice. Now this SSD is actually at $47. It's 19% off. It's a really good, decent price point for a decent speed of reading and writing. Now it's going to do about 3,100 megabytes, which is not bad. It's still a good standard. It will, of course, do about 1,900 megabytes of read, and I think 3,100 read, 1,900 write, or vice versa. I don't remember. This has been a long day. I quit. I can't even speak today. Hey, Phil, do this for me.
Now I'm trying to dodge my cats right now. You got your numbers right. 3,100 megabits per second.
All right, guys. The Oracle M.2 NVMe can actually do 3,100 megabytes of actual reading speed. It's going to do about 1,900 megabytes of writing speed. Now, the variation of those is how much input you're putting into it to how much input your PC is reading off of it. And that's the way it's going to work. Now, I do recommend putting it in the proper slot on your PC, which is actually kind of cool because you can actually do that with this. Now, Evans, how are you doing, buddy?
What's up, Evans?
Now, when you install it, it's going to either use the screw that's included or the screw that's included with your computer. Now, you can use it with, of course, the cooling system because it does have a cooling system. The cooling vest is actually really, really nice. That's going to allow for the heat to dissipate very well. What I can tell you is I cannot use that plate on my two PCs because there's not enough space to fit between the graphics card and those slots. I found that out. Now with this, there's actually a special promotion code where you can actually get 10% off with this as well with the selected item, which is kind of cool though. The heat sinks well. It will actually work for you like your PS5s, which is decent. It's a Gen 3x4 2280 Intel solid state drive SLC cache with 3D NAND. You're noticing that I am literally tearing apart a whole PC during the show just to do this. Now, what I'm going to tell you is I actually have another SSD that I have to do at some point. And I have to tear another computer apart. I did tell Boss Man that I was not doing it during this week because I did not want to risk my PC going haywire. It's just one of those things. Now, take your graphics card out, take the panel off, of course, go in there, find your NVMe slot. If you guys wouldn't put it in slot 1, then you're going to use it as your main OS drive. You guys can put it in slot 2 or 3 as your secondary drives. Technically, you guys can put it in second or third drive as the main OS. I always use the first drive slot as the main OS. That way I can keep them all separated. You're going to go into, once you load your OS, you're going to go into, of course, where you're going to log in or load your systems and pieces to connect up with it and your device manager. When you're in the device manager, you guys are going to go into, of course, your SSD slots. You're going to go over there into disk management. Once you're in disk management, you're going to actually do what's called format if you need to, if you're not using it for the OS. When you format it, you can then label it as whatever disk drive you want. Maybe you guys want to label it as home movies and photos. You guys can label it that. Or if you guys want to say work files, you can label it as work files or game disk. Now, game disk or game save files is what I kind of label number 2 and 3 because I have a lot of games. And then, of course, disk 4 and 5 on my PC are all Filmora files that I've recorded and edited. Yeah, I appreciate that, Digital David. I really do appreciate that. So it's actually quite simple. Right there, you guys see me fighting to peel off the actual thermal paste sticky covers. You can talk, Phil. Don't worry about it. You can talk.
I don't want to step on you. Thanks, Dave, for swinging in. I hope you're having a great day.
Talk, buddy. Talk. That's what the show's about. It makes it easier. It gives me a break to quit talking. I mean, you know how to do this stuff. Talk about it. Come on, tell them what I'm doing with this.
Oh, about the SSD drive. Yeah, absolutely. I usually use the first port too because it's usually the fastest port on the motherboard to install your OS. But then again, like if you need extra storage, again, the 1 terabyte's a nice storage drive to use in case you want to save space on your master drive that has the operating system and all that. And especially if you want to, process videos on it and render videos on it, you do need a fast SSD, solid state M.2 drive to process the videos in a timely manner. So, time's money. So if you can get it done quicker, that's always a plus.
Now the funny part is my actual main PC actually has 7 NVMe SSD slots, and all 7 slots are full with SSDs. At some point in the next week, I have to actually take one of those out and, of course, update it with this XOC SSD. Now, Phil's talking about, yes, usually your first slot is your highest speed one. What I can actually tell you is, though, on my main PC, they're all the same speeds, which is actually beautiful. On the PC that I'm installing it on right here, yes, the first slot is the faster slot. And of course, that's just the way it works. What you're noticing is I'm using the heat shield on this, or the heat sink, to keep the SSD cool. After installing this system, I realized that the heat sink on this conflicted with my computer and actually sent out an error code. I had to remove it to actually make the SSD work properly. It does take a little bit, guys, but anybody, and mostly, and I'm going to be honest with you, 99% of you watching this can actually do this install without a problem. Take your time. Make sure that you're not, throwing your hands straight in there. If you guys are standing on carpet, touch the case before you start handling it. You guys could also use anti-static wrap. I've never used an anti-static wrap in all of my years and never had an issue. You're going to revert the install process. Everything you took out, you're going to revert and put back into place that you see here. Now, you're noticing me put, of course, that graphics card in the slot. You're going to notice me throw the thumb screws in, but I'm using, of course, a screwdriver to do that with this. Now, once you do that, you'll actually plug in your 8-pin PCIe slot port or cable to power that graphics card back up. You will then, of course, turn on the PC, but first you'll put either your OS drive in, if you guys are installing an OS on that brand new drive, or you're going to, of course, go into the system and do disk management and then, of course, format it. That's all there is to this. Now, we're going to jump forward here, and I believe we do a speed test. You guys can actually see the speed test of this. My laptop, we need to replace the, yeah. You guys can do that in laptops, too. These will work in laptops. So, well, some of them will work in laptops. Some of your newer laptops actually have the half sticks. I forget what the actual name of those ones are, but they're definitely smaller style format. It's still an SSD NVMe. It's just a half or smaller size stick. So, but with it, guys, use Crystal Diskmark if you need to test out the reading and writing speeds. What I can always tell you is with Crystal Diskmark, the first couple variations of reading and writing are always higher than the last two. I don't know why it is with Crystal Diskmark. I have yet to figure that out, but that's what happens. I've rarely found, it's actually 2 SSDs that I've found that with Crystal Diskmark, all of them were consistent throughout all 4 tests. It's weird. I have space for an extra SSD. The live button is covering up PC. What live button is covering up PC? There's a live button?
Oh, it must be on.
What?
Must be on mobile because I'm on PC. I am live.
Who's
That's
PC?
me. I'm the button. Just push my button.
PC is. You guys want him down in the bottom corner then? There you go. We'll just lose him down there in the
I'm
bottom
falling.
corner. Oh, look, now there's 2 of me and 1 of Phil. Woohoo!
What are you doing, James? What are you doing? AI is taking over. James is multiplying.
Oh, don't make me start adding all the other cameras that are in front of me. Put
So
Phil
many
back.
cameras.
You know what? Watch this. You guys don't get to see Phil no more. I took him away completely.
I'm out. You can only hear me now.
So, guys, it's a great little piece. It does the speeds it says, 3200 by 1900. Definitely well worth the under $50 price tag. I mean, honestly, it's gonna work well for you. Yeah, we're gonna go over to this very large scene because it's a fill time. That's right, fill time. Phil, do your thing.
So my time. Welcome again, everyone. Thanks for coming into the Dragon Blogger Technology website here. Straight live stream on Amazon Prime. This is deals day number 2. Hope everyone's getting those good deals out there. And so I'm going to be talking about this MT Vicky HDMI splitter. This is a 4-way HDMI splitter. This is great for showing multiple screens from one device, such as a laptop or a projector or a gaming system. Comes with a simple little power adapter with a barrel connector, and this is the small little device right here. It's a nice metal case on it.
What's up?
Has one HDMI input there, and your power port is right there as well. You just plug this into a power source, and this can shoot out all 4 ports of HDMI, up to 30 hertz 4K content. These can also be daisy chained, so if you had multiple splitters, you can just keep splitting out forever to multiple TVs. This is great for, like, maybe if you're at a restaurant and they're showing your favorite sports game and they have different rooms in the restaurant, you can send the signal out from one source and send it out to all the different TVs or projectors or whatever video source you have. So this is a super easy plug and play device, no drivers needed. Just plug this in, get your video in, and you're splitting out to 4 other devices like TVs, projectors, and other, if you want to use a gaming system, and send it out to different TVs. So this is brought to you by MT Vicky, and it's on a 24% deal today for only $15.19. You can't go wrong with that if you want to send out a signal to multiple screens from one device.
But it can do 4K at 30 hertz, or it can do 2K at 60 hertz. That's actually 60 frames per second or 30 frames per second, depending on it. Now, the cool part is yes, guys, you can degrade it down to 1080p in your actual settings of your PC. When you degrade it down to 1080p in that, of course, settings, it's going to do even more frames per second. It's just the way it works. Now, 24% off, it's $15 for this actual piece. It does have to be powered up, though. So do know that it has to be powered through a wall plug or an AC power to give you that switching mechanism, which is kind of cool for that. I like that idea. It's actually a really good deal. And to have a single to 4 splitter, I mean, you could really do some damage with that, like Phil back there with all of his portable monitors that he thinks he's so cool with. Yeah, Mr. I got 5 of them. Here I am working with 2 monitors. When are you going to take over this job, Phil?
As soon as I retire from the current career I'm working on.
You can't
that's why I'm trickling my way in.
You can't retire when you've been fired. For calling in sick. His workers are watching right now, like, he called in sick.
They're all around the screen watching this, yeah. On work time.
What's next? The Oracle plug? Oracle? Who did this? Is this a Phil product too?
I don't have one of those.
I don't know this product.
That is a cool little plug, though.
I just don't know, guys.
Don't go at that one.
I'm here talking about the Oracle.
Well, we should all be scared. It's Justin. It's a Boss Man video.
Portable travel power strip. Now look at this. Extremely compact and small. You could simply pull off the strap, undo the cord here, and you get 3 USB ports. 2 are USB-A, 1's USB-C.
I actually know this product. 2 USB-Cs, 1 USB-A port, and an AC plug. Now, this is actually a wound-up piece that can be taken on a traveling trip, which is kind of cool, because I do not like using those ports that are already in motel rooms, hotel rooms, even on cruise ships. You can't trust them, and I'm saying that truly. You can't trust those plugs, because anybody can have access to them and actually add in a cloning device or a tracking device that's going to steal your information when plugged into them. Same thing at a mall and stuff. So having something like this is actually going to do well. And it does have dual AC outlets, which is even really cooler, but that's a little hard to plug in there. So you're going to actually plug it into the top. Oh, yeah, seriously. Sheila, you had no clue about that? Never use a public port. I'm not even kidding. Never use a public port on a bus, train, plane. I don't care what it is. Don't use the ports. I don't trust them. Phil will tell you the same thing, guys.
You never know what source of power they're putting into those.
Yeah, do a last resort. If it's so much of an emergency, then you're going to have to do it. Because, yes, you can plug into any port. We're going to go into this. You know what? Let's go into the big screen. We're going to actually add Phil there in the corner into the big screen. We're going to go into this. Any port that you plug into can give somebody access to that device. Now, also take that with a grain of salt, because literally somebody can walk by with what's called like a zipper or zapper, zipper, whatever you want to call them. They can wirelessly connect onto your phone just by walking by. So, yes, they can actually do that. It's just one of them things. They can actually access your phones from them. Now, not saying it's going to happen, but the world we live in, it does happen. That's why I don't use public ports. I will not use my public port for my phones or my laptops. I just won't do it. So having something like this when traveling, it's a great idea. You're more likely to fall victim to one of those ports when traveling, like in an airport, a bus terminal, on a plane, motel rooms, because motel rooms, guests are left alone in those rooms, so they can actually change those ports out and add them. It's almost like when they add a skimmer device to an ATM card or ATM machines. So it gives them full access to all your stuff.
Like,
so
I see you yelling at me. I see you.
Yeah. So having
up,
a plug like this is really beautifully well done. I love it. It's actually kind of cool to have something like this. I travel with my own plugs on purpose. I will never go anywhere without my own plug. I even carry them in my car. If I'm
definitely good to have power banks, portable power banks, your own power sources.
Yeah, I carry it in my own car, man. I just won't do it. Call me paranoid, call me whatever. There's so many things. If you guys have seen it, there's so many things of people have accessed this, people have accessed that. It's a yellable name. Who? What? My name or yours? He keeps yelling your name. Phil.
Yellable. Blake, Phil, Blake, Phil.
So, guys, that's a cool piece. Actually, decent price for that. Less than $8. Cool price. We got a Sheila video. You guys want to?
Nifty gadget is.
You guys want to see the hand model? Phil used to be our hand model, but he got knocked out of that job.
Yep,
Let's show you guys Sheila and this nifty
gadget. Give it to the pro.
All right, guys, this is the X9 Ultra. This is actually a nice little power bank and tire inflator. This power bank tire inflator also has a lighting system. Has a nice large screen on top. Now, this is, it's great. It lives in your Jeep. You got a Jeep?
Jeep Life.
Oh,
Jeep Wave.
Look at you guys in your Dodge and Jeeps.
And our Mopars.
Yeah. Mopar life. Huh? At least your guys' runs. All right. Let's talk about this 3-in-1 air pump power station flashlight. 6 times faster inflator. Will do up to 150 PSI. Now, within 38 seconds, you guys can go inflate your tire, of course, from really, really low to a good inflation. It'll take approximately 38 seconds to do 30 PSI to 35 PSI and a 33-inch tire. That's actually a quick time. Now, if you guys are doing a 16-inch tire, it will inflate quicker. Now, with it, it is a 92.5 watt-hour device, so you have 92 watt-hours in this device, which will work as a great power bank. Has, of course, warm light, cold light, SOS pattern, and, of course, 4 modes of settings. Vehicle, car, basketball, or bicycle. Now, with that, you also have manual mode. Manual mode will do, of course, anywhere that you want. Basketball mode will do about 500 basketballs on a full charge. This is $159. It's 36% off. This is one of those products that I tell you to include in your car or your house. Always have an inflator, always have a jump pack. You have no
All my
clue
cars
you're
have
need one.
One of each. Even a fire extinguisher, too.
I need one for my car. I don't think it's going to help, though.
Yep.
Remember Mr. Belvedere?
I remember Mr. Belvedere.
Yes, we do.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, just watched an episode of the other day. It was on some weird channel. All right, we're going to make Phil talk about the M650s, the anchors. So let's go over here and let's have him talk about these.
So while we're streaming today, I'm actually using my Anchorwork M650 wireless lavalier mic. It's right on my hat right there. You could hear the live audio coming in.
Stop the bus.
What?
Guys, do you see the price of this product? It's
oh my gosh, yeah, I'm looking at it
$79.
too. There's a 10% clickable coupon too.
$79. It is an amazing price point for this microphone. Guys, I'm gonna tell you that's the lowest I've seen the price of this. Now you can
I
go
can't
back to
believe
work.
how low.
Holy,
That's crazy
wow.
price.
Yeah,
Wow.
that caught me off guard. That one caught me off guard.
This is a so it has the receiver right here, and comes in this very nice rechargeable case with the Anchor Work logo and branding on the top right there. It's a nice magnetic lid that opens up and it automatically turns on the microphones and the receiver as soon as you open it, and gives you your battery display on the screen. If you open it up, you can see the battery level of the microphones. You can get the live feed of how much audio is coming through the microphones or how much it's broadcasting. I do love the display on this, very detailed review. It's even touch screen, so you can slide across, change the input,
Hey, we're losing you.
gain levels. On the back here, we have the connector for if you want to connect it to your Android or iOS phone, so you could record right from your phone. This can run for 15 hours on one battery charge, and also a 200-meter range. I was able to record from my cell phone across the whole parking lot while I was recording and reviewing another device across the whole parking lot. Picked it up with no lag, no issues, no glitching, nothing. It was crystal clear. And these microphones, they are literally the best I've ever heard and used. I don't think there's anything much better than these, and it comes, like really said, it comes with a nice carry case. There is USB-C connector on the back there to recharge the internal battery inside this to keep all the microphones charged up and also the receiver charged up. There is also 32 gigs of memory inside the receiver to record audio if you want to. There is noise canceling built in. You can turn the noise canceling on and off with the little button on the side right here. So if I pull that one off.
When holding the receiver by the plug, it's actually cutting you out slightly, so that receiver, the plug you're using, is moving. So do be careful.
Thank you. We'll be gentle with that one. So yeah, I haven't figured out the USB connection yet, so I'm using an auxiliary cable, which is on the side of the receiver right there. And then also the charging port is also right next to that USB-C connection. So this is very compatible with a lot of different devices to record from. If you need to record on a PC or on a cell phone or a tablet, you can attach these to that and get crystal clear audio. Makes your voice sounds absolutely amazing. There's no no noise or anything. It sounds great. These covers are also changeable. You can twist these little covers off, and I actually have a green one on the other one, and then there's a black one on there. They do come in other colors. You can twist those off for your own custom color. Again, this is brought to you by Anchor Work, and these are the price is absolutely amazing. $79.99 today on deal right here on Amazon. And I can't say enough good things about these microphones. They're really great.
All right.
Looks like James is going to be hooking his up too, so he's going to wear his. We're Anchor brothers. If you have any questions, please see the chat, type in the chat, and let us know if you have any questions about these devices. These mics are super good deal. I can't believe how low this price is on these.
Now I'm going to actually connect up my microphone. We're going to actually do this. Now we're going to pop over to the larger screen for 1 second. We will still have Phil up there. Now, yes, this is the receiver. This is the microphone right here. This receiver is actually hand controlled, so you can actually slide through and click through, of course, the screens and get to the pieces that you need. Whether it be like your noise reduction or, of course, your gain. Now, what I'm going to actually do is we're going to swap out this microphone real quick, and hopefully I can do this live. And you guys can see the difference when I pop over here. I am now live on this microphone. So this is the microphone with just a couple clicks. Now, I use the USB-C port. It automatically connects up right to my PC that way. Phil is using the 3.5. Now, what we're going to do with this is I'm going to actually go into the noise suppression, shut it off. That is without noise suppression in this microphone, which is kind of cool. The low mode, and it's going to block out more. And I go high mode, and it's going to block out everything that I need. Now, with that though, I can also go into mono or soundtrack or stereo mode. I can also back up, and we can go into TX connections, or we can go into, of course, gain control. I am at +6. I can go all the way up to +15 gain. +15 gain should have just brought my microphone up very, very loud and almost too loud for you guys. Now with it, of course, like I said, I can mute it just by tapping me. The control of this and the versatility of this device, like Phil says, is phenomenal. It's simple to use. You guys can plug it into literally whatever you want. Now I'm going to switch back real quick. So right back here, this device just by unplugging it, and I'm back on my Blue Yeti. What you can do is you guys can use it on your tablets. You guys can use it on your iPads. You can use it on whatever you want. Phil is correct with this.
My Sony ZV-1 camera to make content, which works amazing too.
This thing's beautiful. I'm going to tell you, for the $70 that they want, the $70+ that they want for this today, pick it up if you're in love with content creating. If you guys like to record and do content creating, get it. Now, a couple of the other pieces that Phil probably didn't show you guys is what comes in it. It does come with the carrying bag. It comes with, of course, the 3.5 cables. It perfectly pairs with the Sony ZV-1s. It also comes with windsocks. So if you guys are outside, you guys can install the windsock and actually save yourself some time. It does also have the USB-C to USB-C cable. It comes with, of course, the interchangeable disc. What I can tell you is I've been wanting the white pair of these just for the purple disc. If somebody on the team, from the Dragon Blogger team, picks this up today in the white variation, I need the purple disc. Just saying it. Yeah.
That's what it looks like with the windsock attached.
I don't like the windsock myself.
Yeah, it's not necessary. The technology inside these microphones are already great.
No, it actually, the windsock does help when it's outside and you're recording in the wind. So it does have its versatility. But yeah, phenomenal microphone. And for literally what they're trying to charge today, $79.99. That's normally over a $200 product.
Definitely worth
crazy.
The money.
And it does come in two colors, guys. You have, of course, that black/green one, and then you have, of course, the white variation. So, I'm going to tell you, pick it up.
These are magnetized, so they won't fall out of the case while they're charging, so you know they're secure.
Hey, wait, I didn't know that. Shake it a little harder, sir. Shake it a little harder.
Nice little magnetic case. It's
very good. I'm just trying to get them to drop it.
Nope. I know the tension. It's a really great product. Can't say enough about it. Anker's awesome. Everyone knows it. Anker's the best. And they are awesome.
Mrs. Dragon Blogger, you're back. You won't often. No, you're not going to. For that price point of $80, that's the first time I've seen it that low. That's the first time I've seen it that low. That's a crazy price point.
Definitely.
I'm going to call that probably the best deal of the day that I've seen.
I'd second that. Yep, I totally agree.
Very handy piece. Now, I believe we have to do a Phantek D2 laser level. No one told me that there was a Phantek D2 laser level, or I would have got it out, because I do have this. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to show you guys a video, and probably it's going to be a James here. Let's see. Is it a James here?
Hello, Mr. Dragon Blogger. Hope you're doing well.
We're taking a look at the Phantek. Told you, it's James here. Loud video. This is the D2 laser level, guys. This is, of course, a self-laser leveling. They do have an extender for the level that can actually reach out farther. Now, this is a cross-beam style laser level at, of course, $39. This is going to be great for hanging your photos, your shelves, or just rebuilding the house. Maybe Phil's cats chewed it all apart and you have to rebuild the structure. It's going to happen. Now, this is actually a $34 product, which is actually a great price point. It is, of course, rechargeable. It's a USB-C rechargeable device. It does have a magnetic bracket. It is a 360-degree style, but, of course, a very bright green laser for this. This thing weighs less than a half pound. In manual mode, you guys can pick it and position the lines wherever you want. In self-leveling mode, it actually is going to self-level itself. In what's called pulse mode, you're going to need the receiver, and I actually have the receiver for this device that will actually allow you to pick up that signal and, of course, see it farther. With the Osram Green Beam, you're going to be able to see this at a higher contrast, at a brighter rate, and a farther distance. Yes, red beam's great. The ordinary green beam's okay, but the Osram Beam is where it's really at, because it gives you that very stable green light at a distance. What I will tell you is if you're using the Green Bean laser level, get the green glasses that they offer for these. Has all the mounting piece that you need to set it up on a tripod, or of course a wall connector, which is really, really cool with this. So a phenomenal thing. At $34, you can't go wrong with the cross level like that. So really cool piece. I've actually used it a bit, and still I've hung things incorrectly. You have to be smarter than the device you're using, I think. Me not that smart. Can't read tape measure. Tape measure hard to read.
Too many lasers in the eyeballs.
Lasers. Lasers and lasers and sharks.
Laser beam.
All right,
So our
guys. I
next-
believe it's a Phil product, and while Phil's doing this, I'm stepping aside for a second.
So our next product we're talking about is the AI voice recorder. This is the Plod Note voice recorder. This is one of the first voice recorders with ChatGPT built into it. This can record your voice. It comes in a nice little sleeve that you can attach to the back of your phone. This is the device itself. Super small, credit card size recorder. This does come with 64 gigabytes of memory inside of it. It can support 59 different languages in case you need to translate something. You could just record a lecture or a conversation you're having with somebody, and it will translate right on the screen. There is an app that comes with this, and you can record the voice into the app. It will convert it into words. It will then transfer the text into different formats in case you need to set it up for like a news article or a report or something. And this is rechargeable. It does come with a USB-C-A connector, and also this is the other side of the charging port. It just connects right to the back of there, like so. And even when it's inside of its little sleeve, you can access the charging port through the hole right there. Also does come with a MagSafe compatible ring in case your phone doesn't have a MagSafe port on the back of it, so you can put this right onto the back of your phone, and then you can have it with your phone at all times. Just slap it right onto the back of your phone. It has two different modes in it. It does have a standard record mode, and if you flip this little switch right here, it will turn it into phone call mode. So it will pick up the vibrations through your cell phone, and you can record your whole conversation in case you need to go back to it and transcribe it in case you're having like an interview with someone over the phone or whatnot. And also if there's a language barrier, this will take the words, convert it into the language that you need. This is super fast, easy to connect to your phone with Bluetooth, and the app automatically will download the transcripts onto the phone. You can export the transcripts into a Word document or into a PDF file. And like I said, it will convert it into any language for the 59 different languages. And this thing will run for the battery inside of it. It does have a, what is the runtime on that? I think it's around 300, will hold 300 hours of conversation. But this is such a small little device, and it's so powerful. It's got the dual microphones right on the top there. They're hard to see, but they do work great. You got your little power button right here, so when you want to record, you just double click, you hold down the button, and then the red light is on. So right now this is recording my voice, and then when you're done recording, you just hold the button in again. You feel the little vibration, and then it stops recording. And then I can go ahead and bring it into the app itself. It will download the just connect it to the device, my smart device here. And then once it gets it connected, I will be able to download that voice. Let me just see if I can do that real quick for you here. It is connecting. And now it has and it just recorded the voice right there. So I can see it's right there on the top. That's just the sound version of it. So then I can transcribe that into actual words, and then you can turn it into a report or whatever you need to send it into just by hitting the generate button. I could hit generate. It'll start processing those words and then show you on the screen what the words are looking like. It's transcribing. Take a few minutes to complete because it's using ChatGPT in order to take all the words. And so it just took those words that I just said.
It's B42 Raidnas. Oh man,
right
oh man,
there.
oh man. What's up, guys?
So this is a really great, powerful device if you're a student or if you need to have a translator for a language
Sandy, how are you
barrier.
doing?
Such a small little device you can always have on you. Attach it, like I said, right to the back of your phone with a nice little sleeve here, and keep it charged up with the included charging cable. So this is brought to you by Plodnote, and highly recommend this device. We have it on sale today on a deal. It's right now $127.20, 20% off the list price of $159.
Look here, sir. At $127, I can record my own voice with my own phone.
That's right.
I'm just messing around, guys. That's actually kind of cool.
That
B42,
is
welcome.
fun.
How are you guys doing? Sandy, I'm actually doing pretty well. Might be a little tired, might be a little hungry, but, you know, this is actually my 7th stream of the week already.
74th stream, I think it feels like, right?
Something like that. Something like that. I am wearing my
800th
bright
hour
green shoes,
in
though,
front of
so
camera.
we're good with that. Now, that's
If
actually
there's a world record for being on camera. I think you're going to hit it today.
it's a really cool thing with that, guys, to be able to transcript whatever you really want, your conversations, your phone calls, or vice versa. Really cool little piece, and I actually quite enjoy that. Yeah, it's been quite a bit of streams. Like, you know, I'm doing 2 streams a day with Jack. I'm doing a stream here as well. I actually have been streaming pretty much almost a full week for Jackery already, and I have a stream each night for the rest of the week with Jackery as well. So definitely been doing a lot of streams, so I've been on camera quite a bit. My voice is a little squeaky, a little scratchy, probably about worn out, but I'm also a little hungry. I haven't eaten since 6 o'clock yesterday, so it's just one of the things. It is what it is. But we're here to give you guys a show, have some fun. We got Phil in the actual background, and we can move back over to Clapcam. He does have a couple cat friends that are also visiting as well. They're probably down there destroying some stuff, but if you guys want to see the cats, ask him to see the cats, and he'll pull them out for you. I mean,
See if
why
they're
not?
around.
He kicked
there's
them
one.
out.
Coming in.
Yeah, instantly let them in. They were at the door waiting to get in.
Come here. They want to see you. Don't start wrestling. Here's one. Say hello to
Look at some
Walnut.
cats.
You say
Look at the
hello?
little kitty cats.
Say hello. It's your time to be on the camera.
He doesn't know nothing
What do you
about
say?
camera. He's like, I just wanted to. Oh yeah,
You
plot,
waving?
plot, real quick.
You waving?
Yeah, I'm surprised he doesn't see himself in the camera. He's like, I'm gonna get him.
I go upside down. You're always biting. Always biting. Where's your brother? Is he eating the cables? There he is in the back. Come here, Peanut. 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 They want to see you too. I got you. And Peanut. There he is. You say hello too?
We
You say
break
hello?
this show for cat playtime. Really
Dragon
cool
bloggers and
piece.
cats.
Yeah. Why not? You know.
The official pets of the stream.
All right,
All right,
guys,
let's
we're
do
gonna
that.
move
Let me
on
more
to.
wire.
I believe we got the ProSonic Q8 Max Robo Vacuum. Is that you? Do you have that product?
I do not have. No.
Well, guess what? The links don't work for it either. We have a slight technical snafu, and I'm going to try to correct this issue. We are supposed to be showing you guys this ProSonic Q8 RoboVac. 2 of the links don't work. Let's see if the third does. The third one works.
This
All right.
is going to be the
Oh, it's a Demetrius video, so we can actually bounce over here. We're going to talk about this RoboVac, guys. This is the Q8 from ProSonic. This is actually a 20% off. It's like $239 price tag. Now, this is actually a RoboVac that's going to work with app control if you guys want to, and it's going to do pretty much what you need. Now, with this, of course, RoboVac, it's actually self-emptying, so it can actually empty itself. It's got a 60-day debris bin that's going to hold on. Now, it does have, of course, a mopping mechanism that you can add on the mop if you want to add that mopping piece. It is 4,200 PA strong suction or Pascal scale. 4,200 should do decently well. There are some stronger ones out there, but this will do what you need as you need with it. The Wi-Fi app control means you guys can map out your house with the LiDAR system. And the LiDAR system is going to allow you to map out all the zones, whether it be your bedroom, your kitchen, your living room, or no-go areas where you don't want it to go. The LiDAR system is also going to avoid a droppage or jumping down stairwells, which is kind of cool. does, of course, take a debris bag. So like your, little trash bag like your old school vacuums used to use. This will actually take that, and you'll actually get a couple of them, but you may need a couple extras after a while. Now with it, 360 LiDAR, and of course the app, it only weighs 10 pounds full packaging. Now there is of course a remote control and an app control separately if you guys want a remote control with that on top. Now it is only 2.4 gigahertz controlled connection, so do know that that is all you guys can do with that, of course. 2.4, it's not going to work with 5G, and there goes my voice. Now, we're going to go back into the Squeaky James where he hit teenage years. You're going to get... Oh, here we go. Hold on a second. Hopefully that fixed it with that cough. 10 to 15 minutes is all it's going to take to actually map out the room that you're using in. And then, of course, you guys can click Recharge, Resume, and Compact Body. It's going to be able to go in. It does come with 2 of those dustbins or debris bins. Shipperman, what's up, buddy? How you doing, my man? 2 mopping heads, so if one gets bad, you guys can, of course, throw it away or wash it. That's up to you. You have an adapter, cleaning brush, self-cleaning, and everything in the sort. This is actually just a nice, decent little piece. If you're looking for a RoboVac, check it on out. Check it on out. Now, I believe we're moving into the Govee range, so this is going to be a Sheila video, is my guess.
Another great product by
Govee.
Now, this is the Govee floor lamp, too. Now, I actually have the Govee lamp right behind me as well, right there on the ground. You guys can't see it, but it is back there. Now, this is actually a cool little piece. It does use their rope light technology, but this one has, of course, what's called matter on the bottom, and that's actually a nice little glowing base. The base is actually very cool. I don't have the exact same lamp as you. I don't have the matter base. So mine's a standard base. You have the part 2 or version 2. So the base has an LED ring on it that's going to give it an extra glow. Now, yes, we actually have these RGB lights facing towards you. It's actually supposed to be flipped around so it glows off the walls even more, which is actually kind of cool. But inside the app, fully controllable, runs all of the Govee lights and all the Govee products. It is a phenomenal, phenomenal product right here. I'm telling you guys, this is an amazing piece of technology. The app's going to have multiple scenes, colorways, variations, use music mode, react to your voice, connect up your own scenes, change your own color patterns, use it as a lightsaber if you guys want to fight Darth Vader. That's up to you. Really cool piece. I like it. It's a phenomenal product. The price point is about $99. I'm going to say that's pretty much comparable to what I've seen it on sale before. I don't think I've actually seen it much lower than that, besides when they've actually offered an extra 5% off or something like that. But that's actually really comparable discount today for deal, which is actually kind of cool. I like that. 33% off. That's not bad. Normally it's $149, so really cool piece. I don't want to wall wash. Yeah, exactly. That's why I have it forward so you guys can see it more. When you put it backwards, it's supposed to just glow differently. It's supposed to diffuse the hue and make it glow longer. I have noticed when I have it on certain colors facing the wall that it makes it glow a different styling, and it does not look great for on camera. And that's why I don't do it. Now, we also have the Govee TV Backlights 3. And this is the light version with fisheye connectability and the Wild Robot content. Do you guys know what Wild Robot is? If you don't, you're going to be taking your kids to go see it. I'm telling you that now. Just saying. All right, let's do this.
Gotta love Govee. They make such great
I'm gonna let this play.
My son loves robots. Definitely got to see that one.
TV backlight with fisheye correction, function sync, and it's for a 75 to 85 inch TV. I have a 75 inch. So here's the connections. You have power, and you have the cord that goes to the lights. And then
we lost Phil.
You have
Phil left
a cord
us.
that goes to the sensor, and this runs all of those and syncs them together. So this has 4 colors in one lamp
You need to reconnect to
and
CloudCam, I think. I
voice
think
and
you
app
timed out your screen.
control. So this is the
Buddy.
upgraded and visual
let's do it again.
technology.
Gotcha. You're good.
Chip
Refresh.
provides
Oh,
stronger
we lost him.
performance with
Oh,
the
lost him.
fisheye
I hit
correction
refresh.
function and an
Yeah.
expanding and effective range to provide more accurate color. This has Govee
There's the
Dream
ball.
View Seeking, full compatibility for any TV
Back together
content,
again.
smart activation. You can manage.
All right, guys, this is going to make watching movies very, very cool because it gives it more of an immersive feeling. And it's going to give you that 3D realistic feeling with, of course, the glow in the back. The way the rope is actually set up, you're going to calibrate it. And then, of course, you guys can pick your brightnesses and everything in between, which is phenomenal. It's actually a really another great price. This is $76. This is actually cheaper than I've seen it for this device of the sort. Now, I used the original T2s on my TV, and they work really, really well for you guys with that, which is awesome. I love this product. It's just very, very well done piece of technology. Now, with it, multiple scenes, multiple variations, multiple brightnesses. You can't go wrong with Govee lights. Just saying it, you can't do it. You
Let's
can't,
Govee.
you just can't. I love Govee. Now, with that being said, why not add it to a projector screen? And you heard me correctly. Why not add that TV light set to a projector screen? Or why not add a projector all the sort?
And today we're taking a look at the Anker Nebula Cap.
We're going to talk about the Capsule 3 laser projector. Now, this is a DLP laser projector that's going to do 1080p resolution for you guys. Now, this is, of course, $579, which is about 17% off. It's going to do a 120-inch screen at 2.5 hours on a charge with this device. Now, there's 100% REC 709 contrast, of course, with this, which is beautifully well done, the size of a soda can or most soda cans. 2.5 hour movie playback, 8 hours with music alone, fast and quick, reliable. It has 180-degree rotation with Dolby Digital speakers, and of course, Android TV or Google TV built in. Now, gonna get a little more into this. 8-watt speaker that does 360-degree sound quality with it. Palm-sized positioning, palm-sized device. It's probably like literally a little bit bigger than the camera I'm holding in my hand. Now with it, it's got the 3rd generation laser technology built in for this with, of course, 1x8 brightness, 2x better contrast, and ultra wide color gambit. Now, of course, with it, it's got keystone correction, intelligent environmental adaptation. That is going to be your autofocus and auto keystone correction. Now, 2.5 hours is going to take you about 1.5 hours to 2 hours to charge it with the PD fast charger, which isn't bad. 300 ANSI lumen brightness between the 1080p, which is phenomenal. It does have a CPU, it has a GPU, it's got, of course, a hard drive, it's got some DDR in format with it. It's going to do very, very, very beautifully well. It's got Chromecast built in, so your Chromecast is going to allow you to download pretty much any app or any movie and watch it with this. I love this device. It's phenomenally well done. What you're going to see is when I jump forward, we're going to do, of course, a color test right here. This, of course, is the motion graphics color test, and if you guys look at the blacks that make that tree just stand out and pop, you guys will also notice that all of the other colors are very, very well done. It is still reflecting off of my hand. This is an amazing projector. I love this projector. It's phenomenal, phenomenal product. The 8-watt speaker is going to do really, really well as well. You can't go wrong with that, guys. Anker makes amazing pieces. We showed you guys the Anker.
Anker's awesome for sure.
We showed you guys the Anker microphones. Now we're showing you guys the Anker projector. I love that projector. I wish I didn't get rid of it. Honestly, I should not have got rid of that projector because it is so phenomenally well done. I just can't keep everything I have.
Need more room.
You just can't do it. All right, I believe we're going into another James here video on top of this. This is going to be the eMeet Nova 4K web camera. Now, the eMeet Nova 4K web camera, this video you guys are going to see, we're going to be doing a side-by-side comparison between two 4K cameras. First and foremost is the eMeet Nova Smart Cam. All right, guys, we're showing you guys the eMeet Nova, and we're also showing you guys the Logitech Brio 4K. What I'm going to tell you is yes, there's a lot of fingerprints on that, but I did wash it off before connecting it up. And that's because I was sitting there handling it, bouncing around like I do in Fidget. Both are going to do 4K at, of course, 30 frames per second. Both have monitor mounts. Both have tripod mounts. Both have cable connections. The EMI is a permanent cable. The Brio is a detachable cable. Both have privacy lens covers that you can add onto it if you want to. Both have dual noise canceling microphones. What I'm going to tell you guys is the eMeet Nova plug and play connected up is a better coloring. Just raw connection. I mean, look at the video. It can actually, well, kind of look at the video. I'm a little bit large with this. Hold on. Let me see if I can shrink it. There you guys go. You can see a little better. The plug and play rawness, you can see awesome. The eMeet is 100 times better. I look washed out. I almost look like I have corrected makeup on with the Logitech Brio in the wrong skin tone. The autofocus of the Brio is also lackluster. It does not autofocus quick enough. Watch this. There's the eMeet. Automatically, you can see my watch perfectly well the moment I touch it and then move it away. You put it up to, of course, the Brio. It takes a while before it kicks in, and then, of course, you slightly move and it changes again. Oh, I'm going to tell you, in this class of range, this is a $50 4K camera compared to a $100 and something camera. That Logitech Brio camera is usually over $100. The quality of the eMeet Nova blows me away for the price point. eMeet, I've been doing eMeet cameras comparisons towards Logitech and other cameras, and it really does well. I have a lot of different eMeet cameras that they've been having me do. I've also been getting, of course, the Logitech cameras to, of course, match up and compare. Just because of after seeing this comparison and watching it, it's like, oh, wow. Logitech, used to be really, really well done. Look at that $50 camera. Look what it's doing. For $49.69, normally $70 camera, that thing's phenomenal. And the microphones work really well. They do very, very well for you guys with this. It's going to, of course, last and do just perfectly set stuff. If you need a camera in the sub range of this like this, right here's got you covered. Now, what I can tell you is there's actually a software for both of these cameras. If you want to use the software, use the software. Adjusting the software will allow you to adjust the coloring a little bit better. Now, yes, I'm sure I could sit there and mess with Logitech all day and make it match that actual eMeet Nova. But if I have to do that, or I can plug and play a camera, I'm going to go with the plug and play. That eMeet is an amazing camera. Really, really well done. You guys would laugh with the amount, and I'm going to say it again, you guys would laugh with the amount of web cameras I have sitting next to me. That's crazy. All right, we're also going to show you guys the
apply to 20% off coupon for that camera too.
Is there?
Yeah, what? It's 20% clickable. Yeah, there's more discounts on top of discounts.
So guys, that $49 camera has a 20% off discount also. You guys can click on that. That's going to drop that down even lower. That's a phenomenal price point for a camera of that quality. Now, I'll tell you, yes, it doesn't match the quality of my Sony ZV-E10, but that's also a really, really, really spendy camera. So, plug and play, you can't go wrong with that one. You can't go wrong with it. Now, we're going to talk about the GameSir controller, probably a James here video. If we can get Joy-Cons for your Nintendo Switch. Well, look no further. I got the option for you, and that's actually from GameSir. Now, this, of course, is the G8 Plus. This is their Galileo wireless controller. Now, this wireless controller does come with, of course, the cabling, USB-C to USB-A charging cable inside the kit. Also comes with the user manual, guys. You definitely need that. Also comes with, of course, replacement with thumb pads or, of course, joysticks for you guys if you want to change those out. Now, this is actually a multi-purpose design. Can actually do, of course, very large pieces, but you can pair it up with, of course, the Nintendo Switch and start playing your games just like that. Now, like I said, multi-purpose design, so you can actually play multiple games and use different devices like iOS or Android. It'll actually slide out perfectly well. Now, you guys can pick this up down in, of course, the TikTok shop down there if that's what you're looking. Very well made, actually nicely sized, of course, perfectly well. Now, replaceable pieces, so you can, of course, and do have magnetic connections that pop off and are able to, of course, swap out your pads and your joysticks and everything with that. If you guys need the game, so that is, of course, the GameSir device and, of course, controllers. That thing's really, really well done, perfectly set, and works phenomenally well. Now, Phil, are you the EcoFlow man? Are you going to be showing some EcoFlow products?
Yes, I am, sir.
Oh, well, I'll let you do your thing while I go adjust this camera to set up for our showcase I have to do.
All right, cool. I got this EcoFlow River Pro 3. No, not the Pro, it's just the River 3. This is the brand new, one of the newest products from EcoFlow. This is the River 3 power station, 245 watt hour power station, has LiFePO4 batteries inside of it. This can put out up to 300 watts and max out at 600 watts in case a device asks for a higher draw. It does have a dual AC outlet and also an outlet, 3-prong outlet, and this can be controlled with this separate little power switch right there. On the other side, you got your 12-volt outlet, like a car adapter. Also can be controlled with a power button all by itself. This does come with the car adapter to recharge it, so it has the cigarette lighter on the one end and the XT60 port on the other end, and that's where you would open up this side panel right here to recharge this, either with the DC port that it comes with, and then it also comes with your AC adapter, the nice Velcro logo and branding of the EcoFlow strap on there that goes into your AC outlet of your house and then into the AC port on this. This can be recharged in only 1 hour from 0 to 100. This is great for camping. This is great for tailgating, for recharging all your devices. Good for off-grid living if you want to start on the off-grid living life. This is a great starter kit right here.
It's a little small for the
very
off-grid.
Portable. It's only 7.8 pounds. This is a super little device. It has a nice carry handle on it. It's got a nice flat surface on here in case you have some cell phones or a tablet you just want to lay on top there. If you have a drone you need to recharge. Also has 2 USB-A ports on the front right here, and also a USB-C port on here. This port is bi-directional, so you can charge your devices, or if you want to charge this device, you can feed electricity into it through that port. And you got your power button right here to turn on and off your display. This can be controlled with the EcoFlow app, so you can control all the functions inside of it. You can update the software inside of it. I do love being able to control all the ports on it with the app. Gives you your percentages, your outputs. You got your output and your input voltage, wattage. Whenever it's plugged into something or something's plugged into it, you can control how fast the electricity goes into it to charge it so you don't overheat it. There is a cooling port right here with a fan in case it does get warm. It keeps itself nice and cool. This is IPX rated for weatherproof. And it does have, like I said, the LiFePO4 batteries inside of it. This is on a very deep discount today. We're looking at $159, normally $259. So this is a great starter box for powering things. I actually had it on my table right here, plugged in with my LED lights. I had recharging the microphones.
Oh man,
I had
the LED lights are
laptop
off.
plugged into it. I had the I also had the portable screen on here. So I did add a triple USB port on the one end for the DC plug, so I had more USB-C ports or USB-A ports on it, and so I was running the whole setup right over here. Plug everything in, turn everything on, got all my screens going. I got my laptop under the desk right here. That's also being powered, and I got my portable monitor powered up too. So that's the EcoFlow River 3, and very good device for bringing extra power wherever you need electricity.
So that's a really, really amazing little piece to add that, guys. It would be great for quick emergencies, camping, hiking, and short emergencies. Now, the cool part is we're also going to show you guys the EF EcoFlow 100-watt flexible solar panel. Now, of course, this is another great price point. This is about $148. It is on sale today.
Yes, we have the EcoFlow portable, flexible 100-watt solar panel right here. This is IPX68 rated as well, waterproof. This is great for starting your off-grid living life if you go camping or glamping, or if you do some tailgating and you want to recharge your power station. This does have the MC4 connectors on it, the positive and negative. And
Anderson
then the
clip
only
style
other thing,
or different?
I'm sorry?
Is it Anderson clip style or different?
It is clip, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know they were called Anderson though. I just knew they were,
so yeah,
MC4s.
some of them. Let me see if I can grab some. So you might be able to see this. Also, you might be able to see that Anderson clip style.
Yeah, they are labeled the positive and negative. So the only thing that we would need to also acquire to attach this to your power station would be the MC4 to XT60 adapter, which is not included with this, but we do have it in the store as well, just to get to connecting to your power stations. Very easy to connect to. You can't reverse because they're different. Obviously, your positives and your negatives can't be switched.
Yeah,
so you'll definitely
Sheila's
get them
saying
in the
those
right
are
polarity.
MC4 clips, so they're different than the Anderson clips like I was showing you. So thank you,
Okay.
Sheila,
I've
for
never
that
seen an
information. MC4 clips.
Thank you, Sheila B. So they also have little eyelets in the corners here in case you wanted to tie it to a tree or strap it down to the top of a camper. And it is very, very,
always
very
recommend tying the solar panels down, guys, because it is like a sail when the wind hits.
Yeah, definitely. It's hard taking it out, but yeah, I can't believe how flexible this thing is, and it's got 100 watts. The what they call the
Sheila's
only 5.1 pounds.
We're gonna ignore Sheila.
And it's only 1/10 of an inch thick. It almost disappears as I turn it sideways. Super thin, but super
what is
durable.
The conversion
really,
rate
really
of
durable.
That?
This has a 23% conversion efficiency. So
That's
super efficient panels. These monocrystalline panels are really great. I'm blown away at how flexible this thing is, and it still pulls in so much power.
Yeah, for it to be flexible and be monocrystalline, because usually you can crack a cell and stuff like that. That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna go to a bigger screen real quick because I want to show Sheila something. So Sheila, this is an Anderson clip. So this is an Anderson clip. This is for solar panels on like the Jackery station. So that's why I was asking if it's style of plug or if it's a little bit different. So this is actually your actual Anderson clip.
I didn't know that was a thing. I never saw that before. Thank you, James.
Yeah, it's just a different styling of clip. So yeah, this is of course a square style Anderson clip. This is what the Jackery uses for like the Y splitting of the larger panels.
Oh, okay.
That's why I didn't know if it was different or the same when you mentioned that. Let's go back
so the EcoFlows use the MC4 to XT60 adapters to connect your panels to your power stations.
That's kind of cool.
But really, really good device here. If you want to start that off-grid living life, or just going out camping and you just want to pull some free electricity off the sun, this is your starting panel right here. It's a great option.
And you have to have 12,000 different units and 12,000 different solar panels. You guys could do that as well.
All the adapters. And these can be connected in parallel with another adapter as well if you want to get a pair of these. So you can push out 200 watts into your charging station as well. They do make other adapters to connect them into each other for more power.
That's why I'm messing with her, because she has so many different stations and panels. She's mixing up the names of the plugs, and I'm like, huh?
Yeah, right.
I only know Jackery, so I only know the Jackery plugs. That's the problem with me. So that's why I was asking.
Yep.
What plug was it and what plug it used. I had no clue.
Yeah.
So great option, guys. If you need a solar panel, right there for you. But if you need a little blower, I believe this is also Phil. You guys need a little computer dust blower from Fantech. He's got you covered.
Here we have the Fantech Nex B8 Ace. This thing, definitely a good blower. It's got a lot of power in it. This is the blower itself. Comes with the USB-A to USB-C charging cable because it has a rechargeable battery in it. Has 3 different adapters on it. There's one that I would always use for my keyboard. It's got a little bristle brush on the end of it. And also there's another one here for inflating if you have like inflatables for a pool or something. And then there's another one that has a small little groove to get into little grooves and stuff to blow dirt out. And then also we have the adapter here that connects them all together. And I'll show you the actual blower itself. Super small little handheld device. It's got the connector. You could just put this right on the front here, clicks right on. That's solid. And then you can put on your little adapter on there. got the power switch 2 speeds, low and high. Let me just turn it on for you.
Hey, while you're doing that, I'm going to step up for a second.
So that was so strong I didn't even put the connector on all the way, but it blew right off. So this has a lot of power inside of it. 110,000 RPM fan inside of it. It's only 5.7 by 2 by 2 inches, super small. In case you need to, like I said, I'm gonna blow my keyboard, clean the dust out of it. And the recharging port is right on the bottom there, the USB-C connector. It has a 2600 milliamp hour battery inside of it. And also when you turn it on, you will see the little halo light on the front. About that. So in case you're in the dark or something, you need to see inside. But this is extremely powerful. I have no hair to blow around for you, so this is super powerful.
It's actually a cool little piece. I like that.
Really powerful.
That's going to work well, guys, for all those mini PC applications or just getting, of course, cleaning and blowing. 11,000 RPMs. That's right. 110,000 RPMs.
110,000 RPM.
Dude, that thing
built in fan inside there.
And there's really a 15% clippable coupon on top of that sale price. So save a couple extra bucks, get that going, and get your stuff up and cleaned. Really cool little piece.
Feels really good in the hand. Nice grip on it.
Hey, thanks, Phil. I appreciate you telling me your story of how you use it. Now, with that being said, I'm going to actually cut Phil out. We're going to go over here and we're going to attempt to do a few things. Let's see if I can get this to work. OBSBot Virtual Cam is not going to pick up. What? There we go. What? It's not working correctly. Alright, bear with me, guys. I have to work the software. Obviously, I forgot to do this, which is a given. You guys see it now? Do you see it now?
There you go.
Well, it's going to get better, so we're going to fit it to the screen just like this. I was not set up for this. I totally forgot about it, so I'm actually going to adjust some stuff. So, how about that? You guys like that?
Looks good. Still looks good.
Now watch this, though. You ready? You ready? Oh, it didn't work.
Wait for it. Let's go, B.
We got those Govee curtain lights back there. Now, it was sideways because I did not have this camera hooked up. Sheila, I'm going to show you this camera in a minute because it's going to blow you away. That's a wireless camera I'm working. That's the OBSBot Tail Air. So it's fully wireless. That's why the software was not set up for this. Now, we're actually talking about the Govee TV Wild Robot lights that's on that wall. And I'm going to sit back there and I'm going to wave and say, hi guys, what's up? It's just like a fool, with all of that. Make it big. How much bigger you want it? I can zoom in more. Let's check this out. Let's do this. How much more can I zoom in? Let's see. That's about max there, but we can do this, of course. You guys want to go in farther? You guys want to gimbal around? Look, dude, we can zoom around too. Yeah. Yeah, look at that, look at that.
Nice.
We're talking about the curtain lights there, right there. We're going to actually drop back down a little. These curtain lights are approximately 5 feet wide by 6.5 feet tall. They are going to take some space, and it does work with the Govee app. Inside the app, you're going to have access to over 200 plus built-in scenes. Now, some of these scenes may look good, some of them may not look good, like that robot right there. Now, what I'm going to tell you is if it's darker or if you have a straight black background or something solid, it's going to pop and look even better. I've noticed that certain things while sitting here look better than certain others. That's going to be like your meteor showers. Now, it is still very bright in this house, so if I start dropping off lights, it's going to start making it glow a little better. There's still a lot of lighting over here, so let's drop off some more, right? Let's make it a little lighter for you. Let's drop even more lights off with that. We're going to just do the lighting. Now, with it, of course, you guys, access to multiple scenes and variations, which is kind of cool with this. You guys can do whatever you really need to light it up, and it's going to do very well. Now, dropping more lights off so we can give you guys a more of effect with this. Where it's going to get kind of cool is we can even do like love scenes where it's going to have hearts moving up and down. The hearts are really prominent and work very, very well with this inside the app, which is, I believe, a very beautiful piece. Now, if you guys want to do like Christmas trees, you guys can do Santas. You guys can do that. Ghost. Pumpkins. Like, right, you guys want to do a pumpkin? You guys can have a bouncing pumpkin or a pumpkin just sitting there bouncing between ghosts. It has so many scenes, like even stacking mode where you guys can do like the brick games. We even have maze where it's going to do the little thing to try to go through the maze. This is an amazing, amazing piece with a lot of different beautiful scenes and pieces. Now, what's really cool is I can go into like AI tracking or AI systems, and I can say, let's do AI, and I want to talk to it. A large red heart with an arrow through it. It's going to then take a second to process it. It's going to pop it up. It'll take maybe anywhere from 3 to 10 seconds to 15 seconds, depending on how much you go with it. Right there. We now just created a heart with an arrow through it, and we have the AI. That's actually really cool. To be able to do that and have that, of course, with that is just amazing, right? So you can do that. Now you can technically edit that scene. So if you guys want to edit it, and maybe you guys want to add some motion to it and actually have it move, we can actually do the editing and moving with it. Now we can also add another scene. So if we guys want to add another scene, we can even add another scene like with a text, and we can write out a text that says, let's see if we can get Dragon Blogger in a text. And be done, and then we can actually apply that text to this. And then of course it's going to bounce between the two scenes. The next scene's going to move up, and it's going to start writing Dragon Blogger out there for us. So we actually have that motion of it. Now we can also change colors. Here's where it's going to get kind of cool. We can actually save that in the AI tracking, but we can also do color mode. Now color mode is where I'm like had it bright white for like recording, which is cool. You can also do DIY mode, where the DIY mode has already some presets scenes with it. You guys can do, of course, the whack-a-mole or, you know, the wicked dollars. You guys can also do that. You can create your own as well. Sketch mode, guys, if you really want to, I can just do a sketch mode and do, of course, drawings, and then we can actually activate it, of course, with the sketching and say apply. So we can sketch and draw out our own stuff. Now, sketching is not my best thing with this. Music mode is kind of cool. So I add the music mode on, and I start talking, and it'll start changing with that, which is kind of cool. We can also do the color flips where it reacts to our voice with us. Sensitivity can change. We can also do from mobile, where it's going to start picking up my voice from my mobile phone, and it's going to react even more with us. We also have multiple music. We can do dynamic. We can even go into calm mode with this. We can drop the brightness down and the sensitivity. The color mode can be changed to any color you want. There is, of course, 72 multiple beads. It's like 520 LED beads on this kit. I will tell you guys, though, I kind of wished it had a couple more layers of beads to fill in a little bit more of the gapping, but still not a bad deal. It's a really, really phenomenal curtain light at a crazy price point of $119. So if you guys are looking for something of that sort, right there, the Wild Robot curtain lights from Govee definitely has you covered. Now, we are going to be moving on to, I believe, the Zopa 16.1 inch portable monitor, possibly Phil.
Our Zopa 16.1 inch gaming monitor.
So,
yes.
Since that's Phil, I'm going to get up, start turning some lights back on, and shut that camera off.
So yeah, we have the Arzopa 16.1 inch gaming monitor, portable gaming monitor. This thing runs at 1080p. I'm currently playing a 4K video on it right now just to show you how amazing the response is. And obviously it's a gaming monitor, so I'm watching a game. This is one of the racing games on here. This is super light, super low wattage power on it, and it comes with the USB-A to USB-C power cable. Also comes with USB-C to USB-C data and power cable. That's how I'm powering it right now. And then it also comes with an HDMI mini to full-size HDMI port to show the picture. You can send the signal to it with HDMI or USB-C depending on what kind of device you're attaching to it. This is a super lightweight monitor. Also, there is one kickstand on here, a very durable, strong kickstand, so you can change the angle on it all the way up to 85 degrees on there. Super thin monitor, very small bezel on it. This is, again, a 1080p monitor, 144 hertz. It does have the blue light blocking on it, and it does have the HDR technology inside of it. This can be used vertically or horizontally, depending on what you need to view. And you can also hook up cell phones to this or project onto from laptops or from PCs. But this monitor is absolutely amazing. Super crisp, clear picture on it. As soon as I turn that so you can see the picture. But yeah, this is a really great monitor here. Let me just bring it up closer now just to show you the detail on it. This is a really great, very portable monitor. And all your ports are right here on the side right there. You got your HDMI mini and you got your 2 USB-C ports right there. And then you have your power button and your toggle buttons up and down. And then your on-screen display button is also all right there in case you needed to change some of the settings. Pause that. But it's a super easy plug and play. No drivers needed to install this monitor. HDR technology. It's got 144 hertz. Again, the Type-C and the HDMI for video display. This is great for adding a second screen to a laptop, or if you want a bigger screen on your cell phone. And again, it's great for gaming because it's 144 hertz, super fast, super responsive.
We
I'll
lost
just show you again how easy it is just to plug in. Just plug in my cable right there. Stick the foot out.
Bear with us,
Powers
guys.
right up.
When Phil doesn't move his mouse and keyboard enough, it actually loses signal, which is weird. We're gonna have to get that boy one of those little wigglers.
I need a wiggler. So again, this is brought to you by Arzopa. It's a 16.1 inch, and this is on sale for $116.99. And then there's also a $20 clickable coupon. So for less than $100, you can get this portable gaming monitor, and it's actually larger than all the other ones that we usually see that are like 15.6 inches. So this is actually a larger size one. And again, with 144 hertz, you're getting a better refresh rate for less than $100. So
now
I
we're
highly
gonna be
recommend
moving
getting one of these.
over, I
and review.
believe, to Red Dragon. Is that also you?
Yep.
Because I have that keyboard too.
We have
I
the
think.
Red Dragon. Yes, we have the Red Dragon keyboard, 75%. This is the UCal Max.
Okay, so mine's
Red Dragon wireless, 75%. Gasket mechanical keyboard. And go into the box here. I do like that nice little dragon logo on their branding there. All the cables that come with it. We have a USB-C to USB-A cable, and also has a USB-C to USB-C in case you need to convert to USB-A. Also the Red Dragon logo and branding, Velcro. I do like that option just to keep your cables neat and to know obviously which kind of keyboard you're using there, the Red Dragon. And we also have inside this box right here, we got extra switches that are the Mint Mambo colored switches in case you want to switch out one, in case one stops responding properly.
Diva. How are you doing?
And then we also come with a manual. We got some stickers. Put that on your laptop if you want. And then we have the dual-sided switch puller and keycap puller. But last but not least, this is the keyboard itself. It has really nice colors on it. These keys are really soft, really easy to type on. We come over to the side right here. We have our USB-C charging port and connection port. We have our toggle switch to decide if you want to use the Bluetooth or, yeah, you have your Bluetooth switch that goes that way, and then you can use the included dongle if you go to this way, depending on how you want to connect to it. You can connect this to PCs, laptops, MacBooks, and PCs. That's your little dongle on the other side right there. It keeps it safe in that corner so you don't lose it. And this has really nice colors on it. Let me just turn on the lights for you here so you can see the LED lights turn on inside of it. As it powers up, let me turn off one of my lights so you can see the colors inside there. Yeah, this has a lot of different color modes inside of it. The keys will look like they're kind of like floating when all the lights are on. But these keys are really nice to type on.
My bad. Can you hear my clicking of the keyboard? My bad.
I don't hear yours. Did you hear this one? Yeah, no, this one's pretty quiet, but has a very satisfying click on it.
Hold
Very
on.
nice click on the corner here. Up in here we have the
Wait one
volume
second.
dial.
Let's see if we can do this. Here you go, Travel Diva. This is what it really sounds when I'm typing. So that's without noise suppression. That's how loud my keyboard really is.
I'm not sure if my keyboard can come through my microphone or not. I don't know if you hear it.
Oh, I didn't know she could hear it. That's pretty funny. Yeah, my keyboard's crazy loud. I have a super loud keyboard. I agree.
This one's kind of subtle. It has a nice tactile.
Yeah,
click
the
to
membranes
it.
on those Red Dragons,
overrated.
actually, the gaskety keyboards with the membranes really cut down that sound. I really like it. Now, the cool part is that it does have a 2.4 gigahertz dongle on the side. Can be connected up Bluetooth or with cable if you want to. Has a nice battery life and a good colorway with it. I love the actual subtle, or I can't even say the word, the very light coloring of the actual patterning of the keys itself. And then the RGB and the backlit part. It's actually beautiful. I love it. It's very subtle. Yeah. I'm not speaking to that. Quit. Color. Yeah, you guys say the words for me.
All the words. These keys are really nice. I like how they're very soft around the edges. They're very nice to type. Very soft keys on here, but they're very tactile and nice click on them. This is the 75%, so it doesn't have the numlock keypad on the one side. So this is good for a smaller desk if you tight for size. You don't have very much desk space. This is a nice full size.
Automatically, it lost me once it lost the number keys. I don't know what it is. I have to have number keys.
Hey, Travel Diva, thanks for coming in. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're getting
really great keyboard, guys. Phenomenal price point with that keyboard. It's actually $59.49.
It's all about the stickers,
pretty
too.
Amazing price point for that keyboard. I've used Red Dragon keyboards pretty much since I've started with Dragon Blogger. We've actually done so many Red Dragon products. A lot of people actually thought we were actually Red Dragon, and we still get messages of people thinking we are Red Dragon. We are not Red Dragon. We are Dragon Blogger only. Red Dragon is its own company, and by luck, we've actually purchased pretty much 98% of all the Red Dragon products that we've done. And that was actually the cool part about it. Now, recently, they've actually started to work with us and started sending us products, which is kind of cool. Like this keyboard, I'm sure they sent this one to Phil. But when there's new drops, we intend to purchase them as well. I think the louder clicking, So Travel Diva, so it's not actually the clickability or how loud the clicks are on my keyboard. It's the pressure points of the keys for video gaming. So that's why my keys are so loud. They have this certain gram pressure weight to actually the clickiness of it. And they have trigger points inside each key where if you hit a certain level of the key on my keyboard, it will do a different motion or a different mode of click. So I can actually set my keys to do, let's say, forward walk by pressing the W at just pressure point of a quarter click. And then I press full press, it'll actually have a W type out instead. So I love my keys. Mine are actually very, very, very loud and clickable and probably annoying to a lot of people. That's why I run with noise suppression software on my streams. Which hasn't been working very well. So if you guys need Red Dragon right there, thank you, Phil, for doing that. That's actually a really amazing piece. Now, we have a laser hair removal tool product in the actual carousel. What I'm going to tell you is the actual video is not working for me. So we're just going to talk about it. It's the Ulike Air 3 IPL laser hair removal tool with sapphire cooling. Now, I actually have the newer version, the X version for men. They work really, really well. I can tell you I still have no hair on my hand right here, but they do very decently well. It is $199, 40% today off, which is a good price point. Comes with the razor, comes with the glasses. Will do pretty much all of your hair. Now, what I'm going to tell you is they actually target about 67 degrees with the cooling technology compared to the 105 degrees normal. It actually has what's called the auto continuous flash, or you guys can do it by press mode. It will work within, of course, 3 weeks. 3 weeks, you'll actually start noticing the difference. You can do, of course, face, under lips. You guys can do legs, arms, armpits, bikini lines if you want. What I'm going to tell you is there's a slight drawback to when using these devices. Skin tone matters. So all the way up to like a medium brown, you guys can use it on. Anything past that is not going to really work where you really want it to. Where it is vice versa is the hair tones. So if you have like white or gray hair, light blonde or red hair, it's not going to target that hair properly. If you have light brown to dark or black hair, it will target and remove that hair without a problem. So that's the Ulite laser hair removal tool for you guys as well. Now we also have the Aquapa UT4 warmers. Again, I believe it's a Sheila video.
It's almost fall and it's cooling off. So when you're out in the world and your hands get cold, you can use these hand warmers by Okupa. These are pink, which is really pretty with white, and you can put them in your pocket, you can hook them on your keys, you can hang them in your car, and you have them when you go to a football game, maybe pee-wee football. Oh, those are so cold in the morning. Or you go to your favorite football game, or you're out on a hike. So these are really nice with 3 levels, and the charger port is there. You just you get a cord with it and plug it in to reach.
Now they are magnetic and they can connect to themselves, but these are actually going to work great for, of course, in your pockets, out skiing, hitting the fishing lanes. If you guys go ice fishing, the deer stands, whatever you really want. This is a cool idea. They are rechargeable. They are going to warm up rather quickly. It's going to take less than like 10 to 15 seconds to get to temperature. There are dual temperature modes. Now, when they are rechargeable, they're going to work out well for you guys. And these are going to be perfectly set in pretty much any setting. Even if you guys have kids going out to play, hand them a set of these to warm their hands up off and on. You're going to believe it. These are actually really, really cool. Now, they do say immediately, I've tested so many pairs of these, I do know there's a slight delay with how warm they get. So 10 seconds max to full temperature is what I'm always going to tell you. Even though they do probably claim immediate high temperature, it's not going to get to max temperature immediately. But they do warm up really quickly. So in 10 seconds, guys, you have your hands up and warm. Can't go wrong with that. You really can't. Did you? Well, I've not done this pair, so that's actually kind of cool. She says hers got warm instantly. That's actually really cool. Yeah, it usually takes a little. It usually takes a little bit for the coil to get warm inside. So that's why I always say that. That's a cool piece. What do we have? A Vevor wet dry vac. Who did this one? Was it you, Phil? Was it Sheila?
I don't have.
Was it Demetrius?
Was it Nikita?
It's pretty filthy, and it's about time I vacuum it out. So this is me about to test the Vevor Wet Dry Mini Vac just to see how it works cleaning out the debris in my car. So unboxing the Wet Dry Vac, the first thing you'll notice is the hose that comes with it. Now this hose can be attached to either the blower or the suction part.
Is that the Boss Man?
We don't need this, guys. This actually comes with all the containers. It can do wet or dry cleaning. It is a 2.5 horsepower, 2.6 gallon device. Not 2.5 horsepower, 2.6 gallon device. Now that is going to be, of course, the amount of stuff it can do. It is a 2.5 horsepower 3-in-1 device. It does have, of course, the filtration system that's going to go on. It's also going to have crevice tools and, of course, a filter that's going to go over with this. Now, what we're going to talk about, 800 watts of power, low noise, ETL listed with a 1 1/4 inch hose that's approximately a few feet long. Now it does have, of course, nice little wheels that's going to allow it to roll around. It does have a dust inlet and a blower outlet. The dust inlet, of course, is going to work out well, and the blower outlet means you guys can use it to blow leaves or other devices. Now the 360-degree wheel debris is going to allow you to roll it around. Of course, it has a push lock mechanism. And Vicky, how are you doing? With the foam filter, you guys can actually do wet or dry stuff. The cloth filter is going to be your actual catching bin for catching all of your debris of your dust and other items with this. Now, it does weigh about 7 pounds max, and there's your dust bin you'll put in there. You'll take that dust bin out if you're doing liquids. All right, know that. Take the dustbin out if you're doing liquids with this. Hey, not a problem, not a problem. Right here, guys, he's actually in his car, probably trying to clean his Tesla, or I'm going to say this is probably the Mercedes, but he's sitting there vacuuming, cleaning it. It looks like it's got a good amount of suction, but it also looks like he doesn't do a lot of vacuuming on cars. I have to mess with him. He's probably watching and shaking his head. Don't you say that. Right, that's a cool crevice tool. Did you see that? It rotates?
Oh,
Back
wow.
up. Watch this crevice tool. When he look at it. It rotates from the bristle head to the normal side. I like that tip. So cool little piece, great little option right here. He's actually cleaning up the car. There's a cool trick, guys. If you have, let's say, like a rotating buffer, or if you guys have like one of the massage guns, set it on the floor vibrating and watch it shake the stuff as you're vacuuming. It'll help pick up the compacted in dirt in the carpet, which makes an even cleaner car.
Hi, Nietzsche. How are you?
Hello, Christina. We can, you know what? Hey, there you go, Phil. Instead of ducking down, you can just show people the cats.
I want to show the kitty cat. They tore off one of the feathers off their toy. Look at these guys tearing everything apart, tearing it all apart.
Awesome. They're chewing up all the electronics. They're tearing stuff apart.
Eating everything up. Thanks for coming in, Nietzsche. Hope you're doing good. Happy Prime Day deals number 2. Let go, let go, let go, let go.
No, don't want to. You can't make me let go.
Let go, let go. I got it now. Go say hi.
That's me.
Say hello.
Like, dude, why did you do that? I was having perfectly good amount of fun with that toy. Give it back. Yeah, see, there you go. That's
there you
more
go.
fun.
This is what why'd you rip this off? Now we got to get another one.
Look at the
tearing it all up.
The little murder machine. Go ahead. I dare you touch the murder mittens.
You're so vicious. You're so vicious. Huh. So vicious.
Right there, of course, you cannot get these cats on Amazon, but you guys can see them here on Amazon, right?
They got toys. We're going to get some more toys to show soon, I'm sure. They're going to send some more goodies for these little guys.
Yeah. All right, what do we have next? I believe we have the F10 by ProSonic. Not me. I don't know this product yet again, but we can talk about it.
Today, I'm going to give you the review about...
We're going to talk about the F10 ProSonic, guys. This is actually really cool. Nice little piece that Dane did for us. Now, we're going to jump around, and we're going to actually pop into this. You got muted for saying hi? What? No way. That's uncalled for. Now, this, of course, is a wet, dry, vac, and mopping system. Now, this is a 3-in-1 piece. It does have a wash and on button, auto self-cleaning. When you set it on, of course, the device it charges on. It's also a self-cleaning piece. Now, with this, of course, you guys can actually use it to clean up pet hair, dander, debris, milk, eggs, whatever you really want. 30-minute run time is going to do about a half a liter of liquid, or 0.65 for you with that 30-minute run time. Has a nice large digital screen that's going to allow you to change the suctioning modes and see the run time and, of course, the battery level that's left. It is a self-propelled and effortlessly cleaning with, of course, the rolling wheels of systems. Now, you guys cannot actually see the device because somebody forgot to switch scenes because they were stuck with the cats. My bad. I was still watching the cats thinking I was changed scenes.
Sorry.
Woo!
Been a long day for James. Been a long
All right, go ahead. You guys can yell at me. That's perfectly fine. I get it. James needs to start paying attention, not to the cats, but to what he's doing. 970 square feet of cleaning mechanisms, what you're going to get off of this with the charge, guys. 550 RPMs is where it's going to spin with it. It is, of course, got 6 2600 milliamp batteries built in for a very beautiful 30-minute runtime on a single charge. Now, this 650 milliliter clean water tank and a 500 milliliter dirty water tank is going to allow you to effortlessly switch out and clean between the two. 970 square feet of cleaning with uninterrupted time through a full charge, which is actually kind of cool. If you guys have ever dropped an egg or, like liquid or sauces on the ground, this will clean that up without a problem. It's going to effortlessly do that with it. Now, you guys can put it on the charging base. It will self-clean itself, which is actually kind of cool. There's your dirty bin, and then, of course, on top, it has a clean bin. I actually did one from, I think, Eufy that was almost like this. And there, of course, is your washable rollers and everything in between. This is actually a good price point, about $169. It's a good deal right there if you guys need. Of course, back to the cat. Of course, I can't, you know, the cat's attacking. Look at him go.
So vicious.
He definitely very, very vicious. Now, we have an RC car. I'm going to say it's either me or Nate. I'm going to probably say either Nikita, I guess.
DRC 9203E, and I am a longtime fan of DRC products, and so I'm super excited to get to do the unboxing and showcasing of this. Now, this is just kind of a rough unboxing just to show you everything that was inside of the original box. Of course, here is the star of the show itself, the 9203E. It's huge. This is probably the biggest DRC product that I've gotten to review so far, and here I'm just showing you the little latches that basically attach the carapace to the chassis of the vehicle itself. And then this is everything that was in those little side boxes kind of spread out so you can see everything. Of course, it comes with a manual that kind of shows you an explosion diagram and where all the pieces go. This is a nice little auxiliary light kit that you can use, but you don't have to. Of course, it comes with...
Guys, it does come with a cleaning brush. It comes with all the tools, including the screwdrivers and the battery to charge it. Now, it, of course, is a lithium battery. It does come with the charger and a bunch of Carter pins and extra nuts and bolts for mounting the hardware onto the device. Now, it does have an additional off-road lighting that you guys can connect up and set up. This is actually a cool little RC car. Now, these are actually super fast. I have a variation of this. This is what's called a 1/10 scale. It's going to do about 48 kilometers. It is a 4x4, so it's all-wheel independent with that. Now, 48 kilometers an hour to miles per hour is going to be actually kind of surprising to you. It's actually about 30 miles per hour it's going to move. At 30 miles an hour, that's actually super fast for a little RC car this size. It's $89 today. There's a 5% clippable coupon. Each battery is going to give you about 15 minutes of runtime. It has LED lights on the front already, and of course, it is a brushless motor design. Now, it does have a metal shaft assembly with a Metal Gear differential and fully aluminum oil-filled shocks. Now, the metal spur with the main pinion is actually always built in too. The 540 Superior motor, of course, that 540 motor has a cooling films built on. It does have what's called a 2.2 kg torque servo, which is going to allow you to, of course, steer it very quick in there. Now, it is an ultra durable, compact composite chassis. It's not full metal chassis, which I would have liked on something like this, but not a big drawback at all. 1500 milliamp batteries for the 30 minutes of runtime between the two, which is actually nice. Does come with a spare tire just in case you blow one off. Likelihood of that happening, not really likely, all right? Just going to go there. Setting it up and connecting it up with the 2.4 gigahertz controller, you guys are going to be able to get it up and running, and once you're out there, you'll be zipping around in no time. What you're going to see in this video is his Papa Obi chasing it around and attacking it. You're going to also see him grab it and flip that RC car with his mouth. Does not hurt the RC car. The RC car can get back up and start rolling, of course, with this. This is a great little toy. Perfect for the kids, perfect for the adults, and, of course, the dogs alike. You guys can even chase your cats around with it if you really wanted to. For the price point, DERC, the DE9203 RC car is going to be a perfectly set piece. Now we have, I believe, the Airbender from Shishibo. That is going to be a fill product. With that.
Yep, we got the Avatar, the Last Airbender. This is the shape-shifting box. This is definitely a great fidget toy. This is how it starts into the box, and then it can be broken up into all kinds of different shapes and whatnot. It has 36 earth magnets inside of it. So when it breaks apart, it can be reattached in all these different shapes and sizes and everything. So I use these when we take long car trips with the kids because they each have one of these, and they will literally like play with this for miles and miles and miles and not be like, "Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Is the trip over yet?"
I want you to do a whole scene. Fold it out to the proper scene, buddy. Let's see it. Come on. Don't just be making random shapes. I got to see the actual proper
there
ones.
it is. I got it. There it is. There's the scene. There it is. That's the one.
Right on. See that? That's actually they're fun. I like them.
Yeah.
I've done
fun.
a couple of them. I have. Which one did I do?
You do all kinds of different shapes.
I can't remember the one
70
I did.
different shapes. They do have a lot of different themed ones. They got all the different characters. But yeah,
I think mine was Rick and Morty.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they got a whole bunch of these, and like they're so fun. Like literally, like with the magnets inside of them, it's like they're really structured very well. It's like you're not gonna worry about like bending it or breaking it because it's not cardboard.
Freddie,
it's very strong.
So did yours come with the manual to show you guys how to go through the certain scenes? Like because you can make random designs, but there is certain scenes that you can actually do, and it kind of shows you it.
Yeah, it just has like.
It just showed you a couple variations, but it didn't show you the whole thing.
Yeah, just a couple.
So
but yeah,
there are some of them out there that have a full manual that will walk you through like the 36 different shapes that they set up through, which is crazy.
Yeah, these are a lot of fun. To be honest, last night I was trying to bring it back into the box shape. It literally took me like 10 or 12 minutes. I'm like, I could not get it back into the box. I'm like, oh wait, I got it. Now it's ready for the show. Just the cube that it comes in to start. I just wanted to start with that. And I'm like, I got to get this done before the stream. I just want to have it started as the square. And it takes a while, but it's fun.
I gave up. Let's be honest. I already gave up. But guys, you got Aang on there. You got, of course, the air bison. You got, of course, the little monkey. You got a really, really cool designs and a beautiful scenery all the way around it. It's actually cool. It's a nice brain teaser style device that's going to get those synapses just going in their brains to kind of do it. And of course, if it's little kids, it's going to keep them busy for a while until they give up because they can't figure out the one they want.
And since they're magnetic, you can attach these to other shapeshifters to each other to make all kinds of different shapes.
Yeah, so if you guys have multiple pieces of this, you can go bigger. You guys can actually magnetically finish the scenes and make your own scenarios. That's kind of cool. I like that. $20. That's not a bad price either.
Good deal.
We got a dog blanket, a faux dog blanket. I don't know this product, and I have yet to hear of a faux dog blanket. So we're going to show you guys this. Not sure who did this.
This dog blanket is really great for any kind of messy dog thing. This one here, my dog.
Hold on. Sheila, did you say any messy dog thing? Did you call your dog a thing? Well, let's back that up.
Messy dog thing. This or any kind of messy dog thing. Or any kind of messy dog thing. This one here, my dog, is very hairy because she has a double coat. I can always pull full handfuls of fur. And I just brushed her yesterday.
Oh, sorry, Sheila. I had to do that. I just had to do that. Now, Hazel is not a thing. Hazel is a beautiful, beautiful little shepherd. I love that dog. I just had to mess with Sheila, though, because that was good.
So this faux fur blanket has a brown tipped and has a back.
All right, guys, we're going to drop down the sound. This is actually a cool, like, faux fur blanket for the dogs to lay on, and they're going to actually love it. This is actually a really cool thing, and I never thought about actually, dogs love blankets. To have their own blanket, that's actually kind of cool. It is double-sided, which is actually kind of cool. You'll leave the first side down, and you don't have to worry about their dog hair blending into your couch. It's going to blend in with that faux fur, which is actually kind of cool. The dog just blends in perfectly. Yeah, exactly. That dog blends perfectly well into that blanket. Now, $59, normally $109 for that. Really cool idea. I like that. Now, I can almost guarantee if I look at the webpage, there's probably other styles with this, and I'm going to check for you guys. I do want to check. Nope, this is the only one for this. Now, it is waterproof, which is great. It's going to protect your furniture from, accidents. Sometimes animals have accidents. Nice and soft. 60 inches long by 50 inches wide. Really cool piece. I like that. I actually like that. Never even thought about giving my dog its own fur blanket. I mean, come on. That's cool. But of course, we have to give Sheila, a little hazing once in a while because the dog thing. Messy dog thing.
All love.
Oh, yeah. We're going to move on to a massager that I actually did. This is a cool one.
With a long strap.
This is from Comfier. This is a 4D massager. This is probably not like most of the neck massagers you guys have seen before. This has got like little octopus hands that come out, and it's going to massage around your neck with this. Now, this is the 240. It's going to do a nice deep tissue massage with this, which is actually kind of cool. I like this massager because it is definitely different. You guys are going to see that in a second. Now, with it, it's going to actually have multi-mode, a 2500 milliamp battery that's going to give you guys anywhere from 2.5 to 3 hours of runtime, or 2.5 to 3 hours of charge time with a 1.5 to 2 hour runtime off of this device. Now, 2 levels of heating, so you can get those heating levels with this. It's got like human-like massaging hands. I call them octopus hands. You're going to see that right here. This is kind of cool. You'll see, of course, the top covering, which has got their logo, leather, but right there. That is the massaging hands that go around your neck. It's different than the round nodular balls that most of these have. I'm going to tell you, this gives you a deeper massage. It works better than the other ones that I've done with the round balls. I love it. The 2 levels of heating, 110 degrees to 130 degrees. The back points are going to pivot in there. You guys can go in forward or reverse or turn it on or off. Your intensity mode is going to be low or high, just like your modes 1 and 2. 1 and 2 is literally forward or reverse. That's all there is to it. If you want more intensity in the massage, put your hand in the loops and press down, and that's the way it's going to work. Great price point on this, about $37.99. Definitely worth checking that out because it's going to work out well for you. I like the massager. That's a really good one right there. Now, we also have the Tiscare foot massager. I believe this is possibly me as well.
Sure, so we're taking a look.
We're going to bury you guys my voice and just talk once and not watch the video play. This has got multiple modes of intensity, multiple styles. It has, of course, removable bags so you can clean it if you guys are using the heating. It also has a controller if you need the controller. This can be used on your feet, your calves, or your hands, or vice versa. I actually have this thing plugged into a Jackery power station and running this wherever I want to. The remote control is going to do the intensities, the modes, and everything in between. It has 5 levels of air compression, 2 heating levels, 3 rolling massaging nodules, and airbags all the way around. It's got a 15-minute or 30-minute timer that will auto shut off after the usage with this. Now, this is going to be suitable for the people that are sedentary and sit a lot like me, because I'm always in front of this desk all the time working. Now, with it, it will fit my size 13 feet, so it's going to fit your guys' feet without a problem as well. Now, if you have over, I'm going to say like a size 14, you're not going to fit in perfectly well with your feet with this. Now, you guys can put it pretty much anywhere. It's going to actually start doing the airbag around your legs and stuff, while the very bottom rotates and massages. This thing is 11% off today. It's $168. It's normally like $188 now. That's not the largest discount I've seen this on, but it is a decently well discount. I'm going to tell you, it's a great product to have and a great product to add to, of course, your usage if you want. Remote control works perfectly well and will massage perfect. Great little piece right there. I actually like that. Now, we do have a Nikita video trying to jump rope.
Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you something really awesome. This is the Redify 2-pack of adjustable jump rope for workout, fitness, or whatever you want to do. And this thing is designed absolutely amazingly. It is really smooth and fast. It has a ball bearing system to avoid the twisting and winding and bending of the fitness rope. And it's made out of high quality premium material to ensure smooth and effortless spin, making it the perfect addition to any calorie burning workout. Now, I love the fact that it comes in 2 colors, a red one and a blue one, and they are just absolutely fantastic. Now, admittedly, I have not
jumped rope since I was in like middle school. So this was a very interesting experience for me. It was fun though, nonetheless. At first I tried it and I just absolutely failed the first time. Like I thought I was going to be good at it and I just messed up. And then I got a good swing going and my dog Shiva came into view and she just had to be the star of the show. So I had to stop. And then the next time I just completely failed. But this is an absolutely amazing jump rope. So definitely check it out. I promise you, you'll love it.
Just
hey everyone, Nikita with Dragon Blogger.
He claims he's got hand and eye coordination and he's a Jedi and he can fight the Sith with his sword, lightsaber. If he can't jump rope, I don't know, man. I just don't know. Of course, then you got the cat over here just attacking and playing and having fun. Kittens, guys, kittens. What can you say?
I say hi.
Look at the kitty. Look at him. Oh, just it says trouble all over it. That's all that cat's face says is trouble. He's looking for the other one. It's back behind chewing cables and stuff. Just give up, buddy. It's gonna eat all the cables. You've lost.
Boy.
All right, guys, we got a few minutes left of the show, but we got quite a bit of product. We're gonna try and go through these a little bit quicker with this. Unfortunately, I have not eaten since 6 o'clock yesterday. I'm getting a little tired. And
Jeff here, and today
now this is the Yosuda Pro Cardio Climber. Now this is an elliptical that you're going to take about 30 minutes to set up. It does come with all the hardware and tools to set it up, so you don't have to actually go out and get tools with this. Now this device is actually going to do and keep track of your calories earned and burned, your steps stepped, the amount of time stepped on it, and of course you can adjust the incline. This is going to make you feel like you're climbing stairs upwards, which is actually a good workout that's going to get the blood flowing through your calves, your arms, and again, get that heart rate up there. Now, you have two ways of holding it. You can actually use the moving arm, so you guys can set it in the center piece, and you guys can do, of course, the heart rate calibration with this. And it does do the heart rate calibration by holding the little metal prongs in the middle. It does have, of course, a cup holder for your tumblers or your drinks. Also has a tablet and a phone holder so you guys can actually challenge other people or watch videos while doing this. This is actually a really cool piece that's actually $359, but it is nice and portable. It is very simply, it's kind of small. It's not the smallest one I've seen, but it is definitely small enough that you guys can add to your home gym without a problem. And that's actually kind of cool. Now, we also have, I believe, the Murich S26 indoor cycle. I can't pronounce the name, but we're going to pop over.
This is the exercise bike by Merritt.
Now, this is, of course, the exercise bike that Sheila did. It is a magnetic resistance style band system inside the wheel. Now, again, it's going to take you about 30 minutes to set up and get it into place. It does have a tablet and fold holder. The tablet and fold holder is going to actually pair up to the device, and it's going to allow you to see your miles spent, the calibration, and everything else. It does have a dial calibration system on there. Now, it will also allow you to see how fast you are actually pedaling on this piece as well. This device is coming in at about $189, normally about $299, which is great. Now, with the dial, you can actually adjust it, change it out. You can also actually adjust the actual amount of tension or resistance that you're getting with your pedal. The cool thing is on your pedals, you can actually change them out to different style pedals, like your bicycle pedals. If you don't like this style, go out to your bicycle store and find the set you like. The same with the seating. If the seat that's on there is not properly for you, go out and buy a new bicycle seat and swap it out. It is swappable with this. Now, she's showing you guys the dial and the book, and right there, you guys, you can see that it's telling you to go through at a slower pace, and then it's going to pick up your pace, and then it's going to tell you to slow down your pace, pick up your pace. It's going to show you guys the amount of speed that you're rolling at and the time you're doing it with. Cool part is right here, she's showing you guys are running it down a snow trail. Now, I don't believe that you're going to be riding a bicycle in snow, but hey, go for it. I'm not going to knock it. This is actually kind of cool. I like that little screen where it's going to do that. Now, you guys can challenge or target other people. Right there, of course, is the full setup with that resistance piece. It is a full hoop piece, but most people don't like the hoops where your feet are enclosed. Me, I like the old school metal pieces where if your feet slip off, it hits your shin, and you know you made a mistake.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm talking about if you're a bicycle rider. So right there, guys,
Yeah,
really cool little piece, of course. Now we're gonna
$20
move over
clickable
to
coupon on top of that too.
Yeah. I love learning my lessons the hard way. Just saying it. The Yosuda magnetic foldable rowing machine, probably either Justin.
Well, Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you.
It's Nikita. All right. He's going to play this.
I've always been a big fan of Yosuda, so I was super excited to finally add this magnetic rower to at my home gym. As you can see here, all the pieces that come inside the box ready to be assembled. The assembly process was super easy. It took me about 15 minutes to build the whole thing, just kind of vibing in the zone, but I was super excited, so that probably rushed me just a little bit. And this is what the amazing bad boy looks like after it has been completely assembled. It is so amazing. I love the fact that it includes a nice little bracket at the front that you can use to kind of mount a tablet or a phone while you're working out, and so you can kind of stay entertained while you're working out. Now
just like the last one, guys, you can actually connect up to apps. You guys can see like scenery. You guys can see, of course, other pieces. It's going to keep track of calories earned and burned. Now, with, of course, this rowing machine, this thing's going to work out all of your core muscles, from your legs to your calves to your back muscles to even your arms, because you are moving them all in the work. This is going to do a nice full workout. And I like that you guys can do a full workout with this. To be able to set up and do a full workout in a piece that can be folded up and put away is amazing. Now, of course, Nikita was scared to get on it, so we had somebody else get on it and do it for him. That's just Nikita, all right? Guys, Yosuda, great little price point right there, about $199. Again, normally $300. If you are into definitely working out, we also have the foldable weight bench right here as well.
This Flybird adjustable weight bench pairs perfectly with the Flybird adjustable dumbbells. This weight bench supports a 700-pound weight capacity. It has 7 back positions, 3 seat positions, and I'll show you the different locking positions here for the back, which allow you to do sit-ups, inclines, lift weights, etc. It also has 2 foot pad positions for when you want to use it to actually do sit-ups.
Now, it is fully adjustable. You guys can adjust the actual seat, the backrest, or, of course, the foot settings as well. When this, it actually has a weight limit, so do know there's a weight limit with how much weight you can put on it. It is, of course, adjustable. And when it folds down, it actually collapses really small. They can fit under a couch or behind a couch or in the corner of the room. Now, Justin is actually having his child do all of the work on camera because, let's be honest, we're old. We're not as flexible as the kids. Just saying. This is a cool one. I actually like these. It's going to hold a good amount of weight. It's going to do decently well for you. The price point of the foldable weight bench is actually decent. Well, it's $111, normally $170. The weight limit, though, guys, 800 pounds max. So you plus whatever weight can only go up to 800 pounds. This is actually 15 inches by 34 inches by 10 inches and folds down very, very well. It's a nice, very stable connection. This has actually got what's called the locking cylinders. That's going to lock it in place for you. Can actually go anywhere from, I believe it's like 90 degrees down to minus 30 degrees with the backrest. It's going to be 0 degrees to 25 degrees with the seat. So very, very adjustable with that, of course, on hand. Now, guys, we're into our last of the products on this stretch. We're going to start showing you guys some Dream Pair products. I believe we're doing women's flat sandals first, so we're going to do this right now.
Today we're taking a look at the Dream Pairs loafer type of sandals. So you can see that these are super cute. They say Paris on each one of them. They are comfortable. You don't have anything going in between your toes at all. You have the nice padded bottom here, nice padded sole. Now these are going to be completely flat. So if you don't like any type of elevation or any type of heel, this is going to be the shoe for you. You also have the anti-slip grips right here, but these are so cute, easy to slide your foot in, out. Just a really nice all-purpose shoe. You can kind of use these for...
So, Mrs. Dragon Blogger, how do you get your mother to do all these videos with you? I just gotta know. I love it. It's a great duo. It really is a great duo. Now, this is actually Dream Pairs, guys. If you know anything about Dream Pairs, these are actually going to be a price point style. They are not going to break your bank account to have a product like this. Today, it's like $14. Normally, it's less than like $33. So that's a great little piece. And those, of course, are a nice Paris style flip-flop sandals. But we also have the women's open-toe ankle strap sandals as well up next.
Taking a look at this really nice pair of sandals by Dream Pairs. This is going to be a sandal that you can wear casually, but also a little bit more dressy. You can see that you have the 2 straps, and you have kind of this animal print design. You have sort of the tweed or the rope wrap for embellishments. These are super comfortable. They're padded sole. You do have the buckle on each side, and it's quite adjustable. You also have the non-slip sole, which is really nice because if you're walking a lot, these are great for travel because they're going to be comfortable but stylish. So one thing I wanted to point out is you have this really comfortable arch right here. And as you can see, her foot has quite of an arch, and these were still comfortable for her. So if you're looking for a really great pair of sandals that you can pretty much wear with anything, she's wearing some navy blue pants, and you can see that it goes quite well.
Now again, guys, these are really, really well done price point style products. These are $22 for this pair. Now they do have other color patterns if you need be. Now with that being said, we have one more pair from Dream Pairs. This is actually going to be a very cool little piece, of course, with this. These are the arched women. You know what? I have to. Hopefully, it's the right video.
And absolutely loves these tweed effect platform fashion sneakers.
Now, these are what's called the Chunky City tweed style comfort casuals. These are actually nice little shoes. Again, another price point, of course, with that. These are like $36 for this. Really phenomenal little piece, right? So different colors, different sizes. Now, all of these do have multiple sizes for you and multiple colorways. Now, Mrs. Dragon Blogger had the rainbow style of these for her mother. Right here, you have Nikita showing off his girlfriend having her feet in them as well. What can I say? Dream Pairs, very comfy, very easy on the feet, and works very, very well for you. Multiple sizes, but like I said, will not break your bank account because it's just that. It's a nice price point style shoe. Now we have one last product today, guys, from Kufandi. These are going to be some shorts.
This is the Kufandi men's cargo shorts.
Wait.
They're quick.
I'm going to introduce you guys to the baby dragon, and it's no longer a baby anymore. This is actually Justin's son, Oliver. Oliver's actually doing this video. If you guys have not seen Oliver in a video before, here you guys go.
This is the Kufandi men's cargo shorts. They're quick dry, they're hiking shorts, whatever you really want them to be. They're lightweight, and they have a nylon little belt strap that keeps it super tight. There's this nice button, there's a zipper down the middle. It fits perfectly, it feels very breathable, it has great side pockets, great back pockets. You can fit a lot of stuff here. I could just really imagine myself hiking or going out with them. It's super amazing to have pants like this, and I totally would recommend them. And you can go get yours today.
Now, they do have different sizes and colorways. If this is not the color or size you want, definitely check it out. There are other variations. Now, with that being said, I'm going to come over here to Clapcam because that's the last product I have today. But we also have Phil here joining us. I'm going to let him say hi, bye, you know, all that other good stuff before we get going.
So thank you so much again for having me. I hope everyone's getting some good deals on these Prime Day deals. James, I want to thank you. King Dragon Blogger, Queen Dragon Blogger, the whole team. Thank you so much for letting me be a part of this team. I just can't thank you guys enough. This is so much fun. Love doing this. I hope to do it more frequently. But let's go call it a stream. We're gonna go get some lunch and enjoy the rest of your day. And we'll see you again real soon on the next stream. But again, thank you again. Thank you Amazon Live and all the deals that we're getting today. So thanks so much, guys. We'll see you again soon.
Now I'm going to pop over to the big screen. Phil is still there, but I'm going to thank you guys for hanging out with us through all of these streams that I've been doing this week and everybody else has been joining in on. Blake has got another, I believe Blake has another stream coming up a little later. So you guys are going to see another stream. Now, with that being said, I actually have another stream tomorrow night for Jackery, I believe, over on the TikTok side. We'll also have another Jackery stream on all multiple channels on the Dragon Blogger side, Jackery side, Friday as well with that. Now, with it, amazing prices, guys. Don't miss out on these sales. I've actually seen multiple products go out of stock very, very quickly, especially on the Jackery products, which was amazing to see how quick they fly. Bunch of great deals, but also, guys, check out those pages because sometimes those deals, a little bit, squishy, squashy. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I'm always honest with you, sometimes with that. Now, I want to thank you all for being here. I'm going to go get some lunch. I'm actually going to attempt to sleep because I'm running off 4 hours of sleep and no food since 6 o'clock yesterday night. So that's where I'm at. I'm going to let my voice calm down and all of that other stuff. But I want to thank you guys for all being here. Phil, thanks for hanging out with me and doing the show with me. And, of course, the cats.
Thanks,
the cats were the star of the shows. They definitely won this one. With that, Sheila, I'm leaving. That's it. I'm out, guys. I hope you guys have a great one. We'll see you guys on the next show. Later, everybody. Have a good one.